Holy shit. It's Sunday. I was going to do this on Saturday. I lost track of time. I thought it was Saturday. I had a drink, went to sleep. Next thing you know, I'm like, I got to do my live today. And I went, shit, it's Sunday. Sorry, gun people. So I need to open up my... I figured I'd let people populate while I'm setting this up because... Where's that damn... there it is. Open one tab. And... Restore all. There we go.
When I was living in France, I got to know two very distinct fishing.
All right. So I had to open up my little stuff here. Wow, look at everybody. Hello. Howdy. Howdy. Finally. You've been waiting around since yesterday? Rick. All right. So I had a topic yesterday that I kind of want to cover today, but if somebody can put in the comments after this post, I haven't been able to find the search warrant. I got the BS warrant on Trump, like the return, and we took boxes and, you know, the paragraph, but I haven't got the full affidavit and probable cause statement of the warrant. So if anybody has that link and you can put it, that'd be great because I want to go over it. So I figured I was going to put on my little priest outfit. I have a, where's that picture at? I should put that picture up where I had my little priest outfit on the Halloween. I think I've showed it somewhere. Missy, thank you for the butterscotch and the Caesar salad dressing and all the other goodies that you sent. Thank you. Let's see. Dude, what's up? Hey, how's my fellow watch list peeps? I love my wife. I just read a freaking comment. Hang on, I got to share this freaking screen. This shit was so freaking funny. I was laughing my ass off. I pinned the comment so you can go read it. How do I get here? I responded. Why is it making me do? There it is. Response status. Oh, I gotta share this. I'm sorry. I'm looking over there thinking you guys are seeing it. Hang on, let me share this. So I'm sharing my I responded screen. Here it is right here. This freaking comment is so damn funny. I was laughing my ass off. So this is on the recent video on the car crash. And I'll read it to you because it's kind of small if you want to go read it. It says, she's at the hospital and her daughter is, I think she said her daughter. My daughter is getting her gallbladder removed. So she left the dog in the truck with the truck running, and the truck is marked with, man, when this screen is on, it really makes me look. Even my buddy said, dude, you look really pale when that white light's on you. So I'll turn this light on. I could turn on this light too, but I can't reach it. Anyway, so here's the incident that she tells me. As he turns, her husband is coming to visit. As he turns the corner with the truck, he sees a security truck blocking his truck in, and a nurse, because this has to deal with that nurse that just killed all those people. And if you go read the comments in this video, I'm actually proud of all my honest nurses. There's quite a few nurses that are saying, I know a lot of nurses, and they are not all good. They get in for the wrong reason, and it is not this perfect career field. Just like I say about cops, firemen, lawyers, judges, DAs, anything, military, SEALs. You've always got your good and bad. Anybody that tries to connect a whole group of people because they're in it has good, it's just BS. So the guy pulls up and he sees a security guard by his car, and some freaking, I'll give you the rundown instead of reading it. Some nosy, crazy woman wanted to save their dog because it was 60, what was the temperature outside? 64 degrees, and the dog's in the truck, and I think it's running. And this girl wanted to be freaking Captain Save a Dog, so she's going to run over and stick her nose and call the security guard. And so anyway, they end up making the girl cry. This is why I love my gun people. Evidently, she's like, oh, this dog is left in the car, and I just wanted to save it, and I'm worried. And they go, what do you do with your dog when you go to work? You lock it in a cage? And I think she said, yeah. And then she started crying. I was like, I freaking love it. All right. So let me get back to my comment. I haven't said hello to everyone yet. I moved the time up before somebody asks. It's too damn easy to drink with you guys. I'm drinking coffee now. And at night, when I get my gun peeps and we start talking about crazy ass shit that YouTube always blocks, it's just too easy to have drinks. And I just don't want somebody out there. I got enough haters. I don't want somebody to be making clips of me drinking all the time, saying he's an alcoholic and he's a drunk. I mean, I am probably the most lightweight drinker there is, and I rarely drink. But, you know, I have one maybe once a week. My doctor always goes, how much do you drink? I said, maybe once a week, maybe on a busy week, maybe twice a week. I have 1 or 2 drinks. And he's like, all right, just keep an eye on it. I'm like, yeah, whatever, dude. Freaking get drunk just because you told me not to. Anyway, he wanted me to get the vaccine. Me and him didn't agree on that. Anyway, let's see here. I did the live yesterday. You must have missed it. This is the second one. I didn't really do it, people. Pew pew. Oh, they haven't released the affidavit. I was wondering. I thought as soon as the Attorney General and Trump both sent letters to the court saying, see, this is what I don't understand. Hang on, let me get to where you guys can see me a little bit better. I don't understand this. If I write an affidavit for a search warrant, I have to request it sealed. The court doesn't. The DA doesn't. I do. I'm the cop. And I write, I want it sealed for this reason. And there's only very specific reasons. And the most common reason is the release of this may notify co-conspirators or other people engaged in an ongoing crime and an ongoing investigation, and it might compromise the investigation. Wording to that effect. But I have to request that. No warrants are just sealed. The cop who writes the warrant has to request it sealed. The DA has to approve it. If the DA says there's no reason for the warrant to be sealed, and in this case, the Attorney General said there's no reason for this to be sealed, I'm going to ask the court to unseal it. The judge can't say, I'm just going to keep it sealed. That's not the purpose. He only seals it when me and the prosecution ask, and if we don't care, then it's unsealed. I mean, this is an easy fix. They're making it all complicated and shit. If I wrote a warrant, I sealed it, and later my boss came to me and goes, dude, I don't think it's enough to seal it. I think you don't need to unseal this. I go, okay. I do a letter to the judge, response to this search warrant. I don't know. I've never done one, but I mean, I could just kind of picture it in my mind. Search warrant, so-and-so, judge. I did a Hobbs sealing or whatever the purpose I used. Hobbs, I think, is what California mainly uses to seal a warrant for ongoing investigation. I would just say on this day, I did a Hobbs sealing on the attached warrant, see Exhibit A. I have rethought. The investigation has taken its course. I no longer think that the Hobbs sealing applies. I would like to unseal this warrant. And I would give it to the judge, and he would sign it, and it would be unsealed. It ain't freaking rocket science. All this shit about we're trying to get it unsealed, and we don't know. And that's all bullshit. All right. Father Rick. Oh, you should see me. I made a good Father Rick. I'm telling you. I had the long black robe and a big cross around my neck, and I was holding Boy's Life because I was a Catholic priest, Boy's Life magazines, and I had a cute little girl with a little bitty short skirt. She was a schoolgirl sucking on a lollipop with a little bitty tight top, and it was quite the. I think we won first place at the Halloween contest with that. But anyway, I digress. Let's see here. What the it was pretty damn. I gotta find that damn picture. Now you guys are giving me shit. I can't look. Let me take you guys off because you'll be seeing all my secret shit if I open this up and it's not there. You guys will be like, what is that? What? So I have to make sure that I'm looking through my photos right now, and I'm not going to give up some secret stuff. You know what? Maybe I don't have it. I have it somewhere. I thought I had it on my phone, but I thought I had it here. But it looks like it's not showing up. Okay, so it's not in that folder. Where would it be? That was in my Ray Charles folder. I thought I had a folder with me. Here's the boys. That's probably usually horses and stuff. Maybe I put it in that folder. All right, I will. Maybe I'll make the thumbnail of me and the priest. So if you come back and look at the thumbnail, oh, there's me and West. Let's see. Damn, I got all kind of crazy pictures in here. Okay, so it's not there. It's not in the FBI, Congress, fire department, boys. Let me see if it's in this one. Nope. Wow. Lessons, Ford, phone vids. Nope. Home, chef. That's when I was cooking. Nope. Taxes. Good Luck America. Maybe it's in Good Luck America. Hang on. Oh, no shit. It ain't there. Add to site. I doubt if it's on that one. No. I know. People are probably complaining in comments. Stop looking. Sorry. You got me started now. Maybe it's under my Harley picks. Let's see if it's on my Harley folder. Nope. Just Harley picks. 1911, Kyle Rittenhouse. Home info. News info. War paint. Rat issues. Glock gun. Damn, I don't know where it's at. That's pretty crazy. Let me see if it's here. Maybe I can email it to myself. I'm pretty sure it's on my phone. I thought it used to be, unless I deleted it. All photos. Oh, there it is. Right there. All right, so I'll send it to my mail, and then I'll open my mail. Send. Actual size. All right. So there we go. It should be, let me get back to my comments, and then somebody else can remind me to check my email, and I'll pull it up. And you can see me in my priest outfit. Pew Pew, not released yet. Thank you. You just cut into Lester's live. Oh, no shit. Lester said he was going live. That's right. He does this on Sunday. Darn. Sorry, Lester. So Lester's my buddy in Houston. He's got the Ostrich, Carl, and he does I'm a Survivor Sanctuary. They do a lot of good things for horses or animals and all animals. Just good people, good Texas people. And we were talking last week. I don't know if he covered it. He was like, I don't have a topic on my live. And we were talking. He was showing me the version. And I said, dude, he said, he goes, you know, this whole thing, his whole outfit started because they got hit by hurricane. And I don't know if it was Katrina or whatever. They got hit by a hurricane and it wiped out his farm and it killed some animals. And that was kind of like his first video. And he really gained popularity. And I mean, he was smaller than me. And now he's freaking probably 10 times bigger than me. But, and his wife does it and his nephew does it. I mean, they've got a good network and they're doing good. And I'm happy for them because they deserve it. They're good people. But anyway, we were talking about how things kind of, he goes, you know, sometimes I thought when the hurricane hit and killed my animals and we had to move and we had to run, he goes, I thought it was the worst thing in the world. And he goes, it turned out really good because it caused us to start this. And now we've done a lot of good. And I was like, dude, that sounds like the Chinese farmer. So if you go to, and I've talked about the Chinese farmer before. If you go to my website, it's on Think Like a Cop and Think Like a Horse. But I think it's on right here. The Chinese farm. Oh, shit. I got to bring you guys back on. Rick, you didn't put us. Okay. So you go to my website, Think Like a Horse or thinklikeacop.org, either one of them. And then you scroll down. It says the Chinese farmer right here who lost a horse. And if you read this, it's a great little thing. And it basically ends with the whole process of nature is an integrated process of immense complexity. And it is really impossible to tell whether anything that happens is either good or bad, because you never know what will be the consequence of someone's misfortunes, and you never know what will be the consequences of someone's good fortune. You know, you win the lottery, you think it's great, you buy a fast car, you crash it and die. You just never know. Winning the lottery wasn't the best thing for you. So anyway, so I told him about this saying. I go, dude, you need to look at this saying because that's exactly what you're explaining. And he read this and he goes, man, I'm going to cover it out live. He goes, that was really touching and kind of, I don't know, I forgot the word. It wasn't empowering, but moving, I think is maybe what he said or something. But anyway, so I digress. What the hell are we doing here? How did I get on that shit? That's the problem with these lives. I don't even plan on talking about shit. Next thing you know, I'm talking about some stupid shit. And everybody's like, why is he talking about that? All right. Rick is a modern day pale horse. Is it the pale horse from the book of Revelations where all shit's going to hit the fan? I heard you smell good. Maybe not. Actually, this shirt does smell pretty good. But I did go to the gym today in this shirt. And you know what? It does. I must have put, sometimes I'll just squirt a little cologne before I leave the house. Sometimes if I put on a shirt. And I must have put some cologne on this a few days ago because it was laying on the chair and I was going to throw it in the wash. And I went, oh, shit, I'm going to the gym. I'll just throw this shirt on. And so I threw the shirt on with the gym, but it does smell kind of like my perfume. Who wants to guess what kind of cologne I wear? I said perfume, but whatever. Let's see here. I don't know if procrastination. What? Come on, people, hit the like. Uh-oh, are people not hitting the like? I got 382 people. Nobody's hitting. I can't see how many likes, so I don't know. Where are we at here? Damn, I didn't drink last night. Don't get drunk now. It's Sunday. That's why I was going to show my priest. Oh, let me open up my priest thingy. See if that picture came in. Shit. There it is. All right. How can I do this? I'll save the picture and then I'll open it. Rick, the Blessed Father. Okay. So now we have that. I can close that and then I should be able to open that because it saved it over. Here we go. Oh, I don't want to open it like that. I want to open it in Paint. There it is. So that's Father Rick. Here's my boy's life. And I think, I forgot what else I had. Girls, but I don't remember. But anyway, so this is me as a father. There's my cross. I had a little, I don't know, maybe I wanted to be a pope with a red ribbon. I think our red ribbons just matched. So that's me as the priest, in case you're wondering. I can't see. Really? You can't see that? Come on. I don't know how to make it bigger without losing it. That's as big as I can make it. Sorry, people. Yeah. If you can't see it, you can't see it. But that's me and my priest. I was blessing people all night. The devil would come up. He was in a devil costume. I was blessing him. Bless you, my child. I had Catholics coming up that didn't think it was funny. They were like, I really can't. I can't approve of your costume. And I went, sorry, whatever. They go, are you Catholic? And I go, yeah. They would shake their head and walk away in disgust. Oh, shit. What year was that? Hell, I don't know. That must have been at least maybe 14 years ago, 15. I don't know. Somewhere between 10 and 13 years ago, maybe. Were you a naughty priest? Hell yeah. I'd rather laugh with the sinners than die with the saints. All right. Let's see. Otto. I just did a video on Otto the White. Let me take this damn picture down. Where's my other shit? I had my somebody's gonna be taking a screenshot, cropping that out, making me look bad. All right. So what do we get here? Oh, this was a great little thing. So I wanted to show this on the live. Hang on, let me get down my comments. I think I'm at the bottom of my comments. Wow, I caught up. I forgot to put my freaking, so people don't spam me. Hang on. People be like, Rick, you didn't prepare. I didn't. I was kind of like, you know what? I'll just freaking go live and then I'll just fix it as we go. So I'm gonna put on. I know I have to click live replay, and I'm gonna make slow-mo just 10 seconds so the people can't do the words and do all the bullshit to where they do those automatic things. All right. Hey. Hi, Lee. Speaking of, never mind. All right, let's see here. Where are we? So this is a pretty cool little video right here. Go to, oh shit, it's not, how come it didn't show it? I thought this was momsforamerica.com, I think is where this is at. And they give a test on the Constitution, which is pretty cool. Slow-mo. All right. So let's take our little quiz on the Constitution here. See who gets it right. It all begins with the Constitution preamble, which includes the famous words. Now, I'm thinking most people would know what these words are without looking at the suggestions. But let's see how my little gun people are. Among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. B, in order to form a more perfect union. C, brought forth on this continent a new nation conceived in liberty. Or D, all three are in the preamble. So what's the answer there? Catman's going with B. I think I went with B. I think B is the right answer, but I'm waiting for more things to populate here. B, yes. My gun people. Everybody's going to fail miserably. Maybe not. Uh-oh, I got a lot of D's. Wow. I think B is the correct answer. I had a list somewhere. Is it up here? These are all the, damn. Oh, yeah, I got to do this one, too. I got some good stuff to cover here. Hang on, people. Where are we at here? Father Rick, B. For Bitchute. I wasn't handing out drugs in the priest outfit. I memorized the preamble, and C is not in it. Whoa. So we got somebody here. Justin's on it. And he says, brought forth on this continent a new nation conceived in liberty is not in the preamble. And because it says it all begins with the Constitution's preamble, I think B is the right, in order to form a more perfect union. All right, so that was the first question. Second question, what are three branches of government? Come on, people, you guys got to know this one. And at the end, they tell you, and remember, this is Moms for America or America for Moms. Where's their freaking, hang on, I'm going to have to pull up their website. Sorry, I'm not real prepared. America, no, let's try Moms. Moms for America. So if you go to, it's a nonprofit, momsforamerica.us. Let me open this up and slide it over here so you guys can see it. So this is a woman, I was listening to her the other morning, and she just sounded like a super cool patriot. And she went in on the radio about how she wanted to start. Moms are so busy doing their kids' stuff and taking care of the house and doing all their shit that they don't have time to get involved in politics, and they normally just let the man, or they catch the news, but their whole life is inundated, moms, especially if you're a single mom, in your kids. And so they wanted to start something to give moms an outlet to learn and to promote mothers to start raising kids and promoting conservative values and what our country was built on. Really, really great woman that founded this. Sounded great. If you look at the website, it's pretty cool. Instead of giving money, if I could, I should have made this thing to give all the money to her. So don't give me money. Not that you usually don't anyway, because I don't want you to. But if you want to donate something, donate to this little good. They seem like they're doing good conservative work trying to get moms an easy way to get interconnected and be able to work together to promote good conservative values and save this country. And her big thing is about history, on how we started and how this country was started by families. It wasn't started by white supremacists or slave. It was started by families who escaped the British rule, telling them you had to belong to the church or whatever, England. And they wanted to get away from that. And they were religious. And the colonies split off because some religion says, I don't believe in your religion. I want to have my religion. I want to have my religion. And people were allowed to believe what they wanted to believe. And then when they had to fight, they came back together to defend the freedoms. And they're trying to hide that in our history. And it's being diluted more and more each generation to where kids now, they don't even care about how that. They just know that our country is bad and evil, and we deserve all the evil we get, and everybody should hate us because they hate us. I almost said it. I got the F. Sorry. Freaking liberals are destroying everything. Good site, momsforamerica.us. On here, you can take a quiz about the Constitution. That's what I just had up. How to pull your kid out of public schools. A man's guide to parental rights. Basically, I think it goes with fighting school. Empowering moms, a national movement of mothers to reclaim our culture for truth, family, and freedom, and the Constitution. You go, girl. So all these women are doing good shit. So I know everybody thinks I hate women, but these guys are doing good work. So give them money if you want to donate to something. And we'll get back to our little quiz. Well, you know what? You can go take it yourself. It's 10 questions. And I think I missed one when I took it. So I got a pretty high score. I didn't get a perfect score, but, you know, at the end, they tell you you got this many and whatever. I can't remember. Get the answer. I guess I could just take it real quick and so you can see, but that's all right. Where's the test? The test is at momsforamerica.us right here. Hang on, let me make this bigger. Sorry. momsforamerica.us. And then you scroll down, and right here, it says take a quiz. See, take a quiz. And you click on that. And you can share it. It'll give their website some hits. It will maybe get them some revenue. And I think I like people, especially educated, smart women with a brain that know that liberalism, although they want to protect their child, and it's very easy for women to get sucked into safety and get rid of the guns, and we want to be safe. And if we had more police, my kids would be safe. And if we had more police, shooters couldn't shoot up schools, even though the police didn't do shit and they have no duty to act. So all the idiots on the left believe all this shit. Conservative, smart women believe in, you know what? I'm going to learn how to get a gun. I'm going to learn how to defend myself. I'm not going to depend on the government, and I'm going to teach my kids right. So good site. I wanted to cover that. Let me see how my comments are doing. Am I getting hate because I hate women or whatever? All right, where are we at here? Cat Spat. I'd rather donate to Dads for America. Well, and that's okay too. I mean, I don't care. Any conservative, good thing. If there's a Dad for America site, great. The women want to promote women. I mean, I don't give a shit. I'm a man. Should I take the quiz? Yes, you should. It doesn't. It's not. The site isn't just for moms. It caters to mom and wants to have a networking site for moms who are busy and they want to make it easy for them to get involved with their kids, buy little books for the kids, make them dress and patriotic, explain the Constitution and what our founders and why this country was so great and why it's now being destroyed by the left from within. Okay. Let's see here. Looks like a honeypot. I don't know what a honeypot is. I've heard that term quite a lot. Let me I've kind of been wanting to look that up because I've heard honeypot before. Get a shampoo. What the hell is that? What is a honeypot? A honeypot is a network attached system set up as a decoy to lure cyber attackers and detect, deflect, and study hacking attempts. That's a honeypot? I don't think this site's a honeypot. Okay. That almost sounds like you're trying to cut them. High karate, Rick. No, I do not wear high karate, and I don't wear brute. I don't know if I should tell. I might have to get permission to tell you what cologne I wear. If I get permission, you'll know in the comments. Somebody will give me permission and say tail. Let's see. Like, where we at? Rescue animals. If it wasn't for King Longshanks, you guys would have zero say in government. Yeah, we'd still be under British rule and shit. And what kills me is Britain loves their little freaking, you know, their little queen and spending millions of dollars for the queen and all that shit. Bye-bye, Betsy Ross. My Betsy Ross ain't flag. My Betsy Ross right behind me. That flag right here behind me is the Betsy Ross flag. And just to piss off the FBI, it's got 3 little numeral uno ones in the middle for 3%ers. Because I want to make sure I got all the check marks to be on a watch list. Okay. Let's see. What's up, Rick? Just moving out of my parents' house, relaxing. Hey, good for you. Hopefully you're not like 40 years old and you're just moving out of your parents' house. But Rick, how many branches of government does the UK have? I don't know. I don't know UK law. I really don't. So I'm not one to Father Rick spiking a punch bowl. Believe me, everybody was lit at that party. My buddy had a huge freaking house and he had a pool and a hot tub. And I mean, he threw freaking some killer. I think his house was like 5,000 square foot. It was a pretty big house, really beautiful, decked out. He married, he hooked up. He was a cop. The guy that hosted this Halloween party, he was a cop. I worked with him. He sprung his freaking ankle chasing a duck and a baby duck out of the street to save him. He tripped on a curve, broke his ankle, got a 50% retirement for the rest of his life because they couldn't have him. His ankle wasn't strong enough to be chasing people and kicking doors. So he got 50% for the rest of his life, tax-free. And then he hooks up with some girl, and her and her husband owns some huge metal corporation that made bank. So he was just like, he literally fell over a curb into money, left and right. I'll say his first name, Dave. Dave, if you're watching, you crazy, crazy duck-chasing fool. All right. So that's who gave the party. Let me get down to the bottom here. He got lucky. I know he got out. He got out early. He actually almost got shot. This one guy named Woody made a stop, and the guy fired around at him, and Woody panicked because he was a nice guy. I liked him. He called me Air Force One because I was in the Air Force. So that was his nickname for me. But he was a really nice guy, but he was kind of like retired. He had a couple years. He didn't give a shit. And he was one of those guys that, you know, at the end of the month, he'd write his 2 tickets just to keep the brass off him. Other than that, he wouldn't do shit for the whole month. Well, he ends up trying to get his last little ticket at the end of the month, pulls over somebody, and the guy shoots at him. So he pulls out his gun while he's running. He shoots like 6 times, doesn't hit the guy, and he hits like 3 houses, a water heater in a garage, a car. We gave him so much shit because he just panicked, pulled his gun, started shooting. And we used to give him so much shit. We took an old pair of police pants and we ripped the seat out like he farted and shit his pants. And we put like brown paint and we hung it on his locker like he shit his pants. And then we put like a wanted poster with a little hot water heater on it because he killed a hot water heater in somebody's house. And it had a bullet hole. We said wanted, murder, homicide. And the picture was a hot water. Man, we messed with him so freaking bad. Poor Woody. He ended up retiring like within a year, and he ended up being an investigator for the public defender so he could double dip. But anyway, that's Dave, the guy that hurt his leg. He was on that call and almost got shot. Oh, shit. All right. Poor Woody. Yeah, Woody, he was a good old boy. I liked him. All right. The original green ball of polo. No, I do not wear polo. Nice guess, though. Shave your head. It'd be so sexy. You know, I'm really thinking about shaving my head. I have to get some input. I mean, if I shave my head, I'll start being a big freaking jerk and just slapping people around. And, you know, I see too many bald cops act like crazy maniacs. I'm afraid if I cut my hair too short, I'll become one of them. Polo. No, it's not polo. Let's see. Laughing my ass off. Her husband got money. Well, they both own the business, and she actually worked in the business. So it wasn't just her husband. I mean, she knew all. I mean, they were literally really partners in the business. So chaps, no, I don't wear chaps. Well, I wear chaps when I'm riding my horse, but I don't wear chaps thing. Uncle Rick, wears smell of the lady. That's brutal. It's not that Dave. No, it's not the Dave that I used to go horseback riding with. If somebody's saying that, I don't know if that's what's going on down here, but it's not that Dave. That's a different Dave. He was in the Air Force with me. Rick, what's your opinion on Colorado, libertard run state, being the only one to end qualified immunity? Okay, I hear this a lot, people, and I've covered it a few times, and I'm not trying to be mean. When states end qualified immunity, it kind of means nothing. When you sue a cop, you're going for civil rights violations, which means you have to go to federal court. States don't hear it. That's where people get money from cops. They sue for civil rights violations in federal courts. Limited immunity stops them from being sued in federal court. I don't know why state's court don't pay out or why it's not lucrative, but I don't think I've ever heard of a cop getting sued in state court. I don't think the lawyers think there's any money in it, so they don't sue. The money is in the federal system. So every state in the freaking union can go, we stop qualified immunity. It doesn't change a damn thing. Where the cops and can get protection is with their civil rights in federal court. Okay? I wanted to clear that up. I've said it before. If somebody's got more information or new, if they change the rules, by all means, let me know. I moved out of my parents at 50. Dude, you were at home way too freaking long. And why the hell did you move out? Shit, at 50, you should have just kicked them out. That's what most 50-year-olds do. When I go to calls with freaking elder abuse, it's usually the son that's been living there forever kicking the parents out of the house. And they're like, it's my house. I was like, well, you let him live for 50 years. His house too. Hope the Cologne isn't Elon's Musk. No, it is not. In England, guy, because it's ran by, is England guy? Is that supposed to be gay? I don't know what that means. A honeypot is a CIA agent. Spook. Oh, really? I didn't know that. I'll lick the salt off your chest. Whoa. Wait a minute. Easy. Tell us how you smell, Rick. Okay. I smell like I just got back from the gym. How's that for a... Look, for those that don't know why we're talking about smell, I did that video where those two male cops were waiting with guns because they were in fear of their life. They're about to attack a house with some guy with a gun, and they end up shooting and I think killing the guy. But before they attack the house, one male cop says to the other cop on body cam, man, you smell really good tonight. What kind of cologne is that? And the guy told him it was some K-Lube or whatever the hell it was, whatever his perfume was. And they were like, man, that smells really good. And I was just like, what the? I've been on a lot of high-risk calls. I ain't never told another cop he smelled good. I haven't even told another cop he smelled good if we're not on a high-risk call. So that's where the smell is coming from for those people that aren't around or doesn't get it. Hey, gun people. I live in La La Land, Kings and Queens and Princeton. No shit. Rumor is FBI was looking for the PEDs. PE. I don't know what that means. I thought it was going to say looking for a plea. I do have a Stetson. I think I have two Stetsons, and I do wear a Stetson. One's for winter, one's for the summer. But actually, I have 5 or 6 cowboy hats. But I don't. I wear. No, I don't wear Old Spice. Are you kidding me? Polo smells good. I've never worn polo. I have my own little thing that I like. I give you permission. Doris gave me permission. Sorry, Doris. It's not your permission I need. Stetson. Oh, is that a that's a cologne. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about a Stetson hat. I think Stetson has a cologne. No, I do not wear Stetson. Sorry. Blue Stratus. Nope. Don't know that one. Axe. I don't use that. Nice, Equate. Sometimes I wear a little Lysol. If I just got finished cleaning the bathroom, I may smell like Lysol. Let's see. Honeypot is a trap. Let me go down to my new comments. He wears Windsong. I don't know if that's really a cologne. Rick smells like hay, sweat, horse dust. No, in the morning after I feed, I do smell like alfalfa and Buddy because I rub on him. Let's see. Pelosi Blue for me. Tell me she doesn't have her own freaking cologne. Rick wears loom. Oh my God. For y'all that don't know the loom, I did a commercial where these freaking nasty women that look like they were running around funking. They were still partying from freaking Woodstock in the 60s, freaking burning their bra, hippy dippy shit. And they were just spreading their legs and saying, loom, it's for this that stinks. And I'm like, you probably shouldn't be putting freaking something that smells good if it stinks down there. But anyway, we had a great live on that topic. I think YouTube removed that video. It was a great commercial. So loom is what these nasty women are saying. When your shit stinks so bad, use our product. And I was like, what kind of nasty ass commercial is that? So that's loom. Oh, another person remembers the loom comment. Can Trump sue the FBI? No, he cannot sue the FBI because they got immunity. Now, he can sue the government if he thinks his civil rights are violated, but I don't think he can, because when a judge signs a warrant, the warrant is reviewed by the attorney general, who has immunity, and the judge who signs it has immunity. So there's really no way to sue. You're kind of screwed. That's why I always tell cops, when in doubt, get a freaking warrant. You're covered. You have all these reviews. The whole purpose of getting a search warrant is that the cop at the level that's involved in the investigation gets oversight. They get a non-biased overview of what they're doing, and they have somebody else approve what they're doing. Okay? You're supposed to be free from unlawful search and seizure unless supported by an affidavit and sworn in front of a judge. That's why we can't go searching anybody anytime without a warrant. Nowadays, we have so many exigencies, I don't even need to get a warrant. Used to be you have to get a warrant for almost everything. Now, a car is the exception. A suitcase at the airport's the exception. Your house is the exception. If I hear somebody yell, if I see smoke because you're barbecuing, that's an exception. I can go in under public safety and go in without a warrant and see if anyone needs help. And then if I see something, I can seize it. It used to be if we thought somebody had a warrant, they went in the house, you couldn't go in without a warrant. Now I think that's an exception. It falls under hot pursuit. I have to be chasing you or tell you to stop before you get in the house. But if you go in the house and I tell you outside the public area, you're under arrest, and you go in the house, I can follow you, and anything I find inside I can use. See, it's not supposed to be that way. We didn't want government to have this unlimited power. We wanted government to work for the people and for them to have to work hard in order to do anything to interfere with free people's lives. That's why when the left's in charge and they're doing the nuclear option and they're changing the number of votes, that's not the way our government was designed. It was designed that you had to get almost everybody in Congress, in the Senate and the House, to agree before you could pass anything. And slowly over time, they have downgraded it to where, well, you still need 75 or 80% or 90, whatever the hell the percentage was. And now you only need 65, and now you just need 51%, and now you only need 50%. And pretty soon it'll be you only need 25%. Making it easy for government to pass laws, never a good thing. Our whole purpose was to keep government limited and make it difficult so they couldn't pass laws. All right, where are we at here? How's it going, gun peeps? Oh, somebody gave me $10. I didn't see the little comment. Up the ante. If you drop the F-bomb twice, you got to shave your head. Ooh, that's pretty, Kim. That's kind of brutal. I don't know about that. I'll have to get back with you on that one. But Kim, you must have missed the part. You gave me $10, and now Google's going to take 5, and I don't know where the hell the other 5 goes. I think they must add it in somewhere. I don't know, but I would have rather you give the $10 to this Moms for America or Dads for America, because they do good work. But thank you for the tip. I don't want to chew you out or be mean to you. Where we're at here. Hoover was no progressive. Worst FBI ever. I don't know if it was the worst FBI ever. I think Comey was pretty freaking bad. And I think every time they turn around, the Attorney General, Holder, remember when Holder was lying? He got caught for perjury. He lied. They lied about Fast and Furious, said, I didn't know about it. Our government is just getting so easy to lie ever since the National Security Act, 1947, where it basically said the government doesn't have to tell us the truth. How the hell does somebody work for you? And who thinks, raise your hand, if you think there is a boss out there that runs a business and hires you, and you work for this boss, and he says, you don't have to tell me the truth, you can keep shit from me and lie to me. Who thinks there's a boss out there? Well, you'd be an idiot, because there isn't. But the federal government passed the National Security Act 1947, which allowed them to lie and conceal from we the people that they work for. How's that shit for irony? All right, where am I at? My shit's popping around here. Did you see Hillary Clinton's new merch? I don't look at merchandise too much. Somebody's got their hand up. Damn it, Tommy. You don't raise your hand. They're all rhetorical. You're going to look like a dummy if you raise your hand. We just got schooled. Don't raise your hand. It's a trick. See? Justin knows. I'm drinking coffee, by the way. My coffee was left over from this morning, and I didn't have enough for a full cup, so I added a little water, and then I just heated up in the microwave. So that's what I'm drinking in case somebody asks. Rick, did you fix your flagpole? I did not. I'm kind of debating on how to do that because the part that's in the ground is really solid. So I want to find a way to reconnect my original flagpole. I'm going to call Pat and see if he's got some fancy metal pipe that I can put screws and kind of make like a sleeve and just put the old pole back on the pole that's already in there. That's going to be kind of my fix if I can. English leather. No, I do not wear English leather. I can't believe nobody's guessed my freaking cologne. That's really, and I wear 2 or 3 and y'all haven't gotten any of them. And I haven't gotten permission to tell you guys yet. Let's see here. Old Spice. No, that one. Pat will find one in the dumpster. He is a dumpster diving mofo. He probably will. He's probably got one somewhere. You haven't lived till you transported 2 hippies in July. On a Texas hot summer day when the windows won't roll down. Duct tape ain't holding Texas winds. Coffee is life. Never go full hand up. Oh, so you can only do a little bit. Yeah. If you give me, when I say raise your hand, if you only give me one of these, like I'm not sure, you're probably okay. Flagpole, Rick. I haven't done it. Sorry. Worst FBI ever, Comey. Man, it's pretty bad now. I mean, they're just lying on warrants. They're lying on affidavits. They're getting caught lying and nothing's happening. It's just, it's freak. If you talk to the FBI, you have to be one kind of special idiot. And I did talk to the FBI. Remember I told y'all that freaking crazy on my horse channel called in an FBI complaint on me and said I was going to blow up the school and I threatened to kill her kids. She calls into a freaking hotline. 6 months later, I get a call from Sherman FBI because evidently the Dallas office had it for a few months and then figured out that I wasn't in Dallas jurisdictions for the federal. I was in Sherman's jurisdiction. So they handed it to the sheriff. So this female FBI agent calls me. And I'm telling you guys, never talk to the FBI. Well, I talked to him. I didn't give a shit. I was like, whatever. So she calls me, and I'll tell you why I talked to her and why I think I was protected. But anyway, so she calls me, and she goes, hey, this is so-and-so from the FBI. I go, okay. And she goes, do you need me to, like, tell you my credentials or number, or can I give you a number you can call? I said, no, go ahead and tell me what you got to tell me. I said, I can figure out if you're the FBI or not. What do you got? Why are you calling me? Well, we got a complaint. I go, okay. Somebody said that you were going to go try and kill their kids and shoot up a school and you're a white supremacist. I went, what the? I go, are you serious? I said, am I getting punked? And she's like, no, we really got a complaint. And it's kind of really old. And it's been sitting on my desk. And I've done some research. I did a background on you. Probably pulled up one of the watch lists I'm on. And she goes, I really just don't see anything that's in this complaint. And I don't see any evidence of it. And I go, that's because it's bullshit. I said, let me tell you who called it in. And I gave her the person's name. And she goes, yeah, how did you know? I said, because that crazy ass woman's been harassing me for freaking years. I tried to get a restraining order. I couldn't find her. Last email I sent her was, if you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. I won't follow a restraining order. I said, I got a copy of the email. She goes, oh, if you could send us that, that'd be great. So I said, okay, fine. I think that was about the extent of the conversation. She goes, if you send me that email, she goes, I'm just going to close this, send it to my boss. She goes, don't worry about it. I go, okay. Well, I was waiting for a silencer. When you buy a silencer, you have to send in fingerprints and everything, and it takes 6 months to a year. Well, I was like 8 or 9 months for my silencer. I'm like, I wonder if this bullshit held up my silencer. I don't think it did because, you know, she said she closed it and that was the end of it. But anyway, and I talked to the FBI. And the reason I talked to the FBI, and I tell you not to, not because I'm smarter, and I think I'm a little smarter because I was in the FBI and I know what's up. But the real reason is I don't even know if she was really the FBI. I never saw her credentials. I never verified. So if for some reason she wanted to say you lied to me, I'd be like, I didn't even know if you were a freaking FBI. You didn't show me a badge. I never saw your credentials. You call me. I didn't verify. I didn't know who you were. I talked to you. Maybe you were FBI, maybe you weren't. I didn't intentionally lie. Whatever. Make your fucking case. So I think I was covered because I was never officially identified as the FBI. Although she did tell me on the phone, and although she did tell me she was conducting an investigation, I still think I was covered because I never verified that she was actually the FBI. And I didn't lie anyway, but still, I still recommend don't ever talk to cops. I wouldn't do what I did. And later, I was kind of like, damn, I should have recorded my conversation. And that way, if it ever came up, I would have a recording. And I didn't. So if I had to redo it again, I would have recorded it. All right. So let me get some hate here because I talked to the FBI and everybody will be giving me shit. Let's see. Don't answer questions. F-boom. Did I say the F-bomb? No, I didn't. Did I really? Holy shit. Okay, let's try. I don't know half of these. No expensive smells like ocean breeze, grapefruit peel. Yeah, you're right. It's none of those. It's none of those. Man, you guys are really like kind of on me. On my, they know Rick. Oh, that's right. I forgot that part. So she goes, I tried to have somebody come out and interview you in person, and I had the local sheriff pull up to your place, and he said when he pulled up your gate and saw your signs, he told me he wasn't going up your driveway. And I was like, I go, good. I like that. That's why we got good sheriff. And she was probably like, what the? So I forgot that part of the conversation. We did have that conversation. She did send the sheriff out to talk to me. Show us your tax stamp. I would. I have it on my phone. I keep them on my phone, so I always have it with me if I have my silencer anywhere. Remind me again when I can block out some of my shit and I don't have somebody making a copy and getting all my personal shit, and I'll show it to you. Let's see where we're at here. Probably a dog. Man, I'm calling Rick. It's the damn Lincoln Cattle Wars. What the hell does that mean? Me too. Gutter Girl. That's the first time I saw Gutter Girl. Has she been here? Maybe I'm missing all the people. The body spray Tylite Woods is in a long tube. I don't know what the hell. Never talk to the cops, Rick. That's very good advice. That's what I tell people, and that's what I would recommend. Bitches be crazy. I was thinking, there's a whole bunch of songs about crazy women. I don't hear too many songs about crazy men. Why is that? Rick, it's because you hate women and you don't listen to them. Whatever. Rick wears a little gravy. No, I don't wear gravy. All right. Rick wears, what is that? Chanel Bleu de Cranial ED Parfum. Whatever the hell that is, I don't wear that. Okay. Cologne is high karate. No, it's not, you crazy people. Evidently, the person that can give me permission left. Beer is good. God is great. People are crazy. Yeah. Is it people are crazy or women are crazy? No, it's people are crazy. Father Rick, please pray for you. Okay. Bless you, my child. I'm going in my father mode. Women that interact with crazy men get murdered. Therefore. Does tax stamp work for multiple applications? No, it is a pain in the ass. So I have 4 silencers. Actually, I have 3. I'm still waiting on my 4th one. Every silencer has to have his own $200 tax stamp, requires a new set of fingerprints, a new background check, and more money, and another year of waiting. So I have one for my 300 blackout. I have one for my 22. I have one for my AR. And then I have one for my 45, which I'm still waiting on. And I think September, it'll be a year. And I still haven't got it back. Let's see here. I used to love cops. Well, oh, shit. Kimmy. I'm not admitting that she may be right, but she may be right. How about that? What signs are on my gate? Y'all haven't seen my gate in some of my photos? So I have like 4 or 5 no trespassing, keep out all across. And I made the signs myself. I went and had a sign maker make them so they're like in red and blue and reflective. And I think they only cost like 18 bucks each. So I have 4 keep out, no trespassing. Then I have a big one with a dog that says danger, dog, keep out, dangerous dog, or whatever. Then I have one that's red and blue, also reflective, that says this entire area is under video surveillance, blah, 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 blah. It gives the warning. And what else do I have? I thought I had another one. Maybe that's it. And then I have 1, 2, 3, like 4 or 5 cameras aimed at the gate, and the gate's closed. So, I mean, it's nothing like violators will be shot. I don't want to do things like that, because if I get in a shooting, that hurts you. If you put we don't call 911, those little things will be used if you end up having to use force on somebody. Mine is plainly posted per the law, keep out, no trespassing. It doesn't say enter at your own risk. It doesn't say if you enter, you'll be shot. It doesn't say any of that shit. It just gives very, very clear warning. So when you enter, you're not going to be able to say, I didn't know I was trespassing. You're not going to be able to say that. I've got too much signs. So that's where I'm at. So let's see here. Please do another cooking video. You know, I did a cooking video. I cooked some chicken. I just haven't posted it. Let's see. Uh-oh. Somebody gave me money. Advice for mental toughness, please. PTSD, anxiety disorder. Oh, mental. I think you left out the N. You're talking about mental toughness. Well, I don't know what caused, nice picture, by the way, Mike. I don't know what caused your PTSD. And I'm not a psychologist, and I'm not really qualified to give anything. But from my experience dealing with people, the people with PTSD that do the best either give back, get involved. They don't sit around and think about it. They engage and they're active. Guys that get PTSD, or people that get PTSD, are normally kind of type A, involved, very risky behavior type people. And that's why they're exposed to whatever it is that normally gives them PTSD. I'm not saying always. There's going to be some woman here that's not that way and is going to jump in my butt. But I'm just saying normally a lot of military have PTSD. Military guys are normally type A. They're involved. They're risk-taking behavior. So when you get PTSD and it affects you, a lot of guys shut down and they withdraw, and then they self-medicate with alcohol or something else. They kind of lose their friends because people think they're crazy. So they start isolating, and then they don't deal with it. And to me, the guys with PTSD that do good, they don't give up and they don't bow down to PTSD. They get involved. They get out there. They either take up motorcycle, they take up a sport, they take up giving back to the community. They get involved in counseling or groups or whatever, and they stay engaged. The more time you're involved in something, the less time you have to think about. I mean, how many people has lost a girlfriend and you sit around and mope and lick your wounds? Or how many women have lost a guy? And the more you sit around and do nothing, the longer you dwell, and it just eats you up, and it's not good. PTSD is the same way. The longer you're not engaged and you're not busy and you don't activate your mind and get it involved in something. And normally I think helping people always makes people feel better. So, you know, I mean, I always feel good if I, you know, help out a homeless or give something away, or, you know, even when I do my videos, I help somebody emails me and goes, hey man, I really appreciate this. Saved my life, blah, blah, blah. I feel good because I'm giving back. And I think most people feel that way. It is better to give than receive, said the wise man. All right, where are we at here? Wants to arrest people with Rick. What? Rick's a dating coach. I'm no freaking dating coach. Are you kidding me? Really? Most people think I hate women. A lot of guys in trouble transiting from military life is kind of like prisoners who leave. Yeah, that's a great example, Eric. That is an excellent example. When you're in prison, you are told you have bars, you have rules, everything is regimented. You will do this, that. Your whole life is planned, and you really don't have to think about what's going to happen next because it's regimented and you know it. When you get out of prison, most guys, they're so overwhelmed with this new freedom that they don't know what to do, and they end up partying and taking their new freedom out for a truck. Just like women, I always say these empowered women. You get a woman that's been beat or abused or whatever, they're the worst women in the world to deal with after they get empowered, because they have all this new power and feeling, and they have to take it out for test drives. So if you're with them, they're going to test it on you and tell you, you can't do that, and you're not going to control me, and they just freaking, you know, it's kind of like a new cop with a badge. They have to test out their new power. So that's a very good example of prisoners. When they get out of prison, they lose that structure and they do something wrong and they end up going back to prison. With PTSD, we get the military. You know, when I was 17, I entered it. When I was 20, I was like a staff sergeant, E5. I had 10 or 15 people working for me. I mean, I was responsible for freaking equipment and all kind of, I mean, probably millions of dollars worth of shit has a little 20-year-old. And I'm not, if you're 20, I'm not cracking on you. Just as you get older, when you talk back, you really realize how little you knew. And that's why older people say, you're a youngster, you don't know nothing yet. I think you learn through life. So the older you get, the more you're going to know. Just by hanging out, you'll learn. So anyway, military guys have a tough time because I think they're type A. And when they get PTSD, they feel isolated. They lose their support mechanisms because when you're military, you're a tight group guys. You got your team, you got your buddies, you go out partying, you got people to talk, discuss, help you out. You feel like somebody's got your back. And most people in the military, because they're type A's, they engulf themselves in the military. Like a lot of guys, we kind of identify with our job. Most guys, especially type A guys, identify with their job. We become our job. Whatever it is, fireman, police, accountant, whatever you do, it becomes part of your identity. You get good at it. You want to master it. That's what guys do. It's not, we don't think about it. It's just freaking how our mind works. Okay. When women have children, they freaking become mothers and they get engulfed in their child raising and all the other crap. And guys don't understand it. Well, girls don't understand that guys do the same thing with our job because we want to provide and protect and have money and take care of the people we love and care. And that's how we show. I had one guy that used to just freaking buy. He'd get these girlfriends. He would spend thousands and thousands. He would work all the freaking time, 3 or 4 jobs, never spend time with them, but he would buy them everything. And that was the way he showed them that he cared about them. And they would all end up leaving him after they got tired of the money. But whatever. I don't want to get into the relationship advice since I probably shouldn't be giving that shit. But anyway, where we at here? Yankee. I'm way back in the beginning. Guess I start eternity. Nope, you already missed it. Somebody already guessed it. No, it's not eternity. But I don't know if eternity is eternity Calvin Klein. There's one other Calvin Klein that I wear. Oh, it's, you know what? Since I didn't get permission, I'm just going to say it. It's either I wear Obsession or Escape. I'm kind of like Escape now because it's a little bit lighter, but they're both, I think, Calvin Klein. So that's the cologne I wear, whatever. I don't know why anybody would really care, but whatever. Post a sign at the gate that Moki is holding a knife. See, if you post signs like that, I mean, I know it would be a joke, but if you imply violence or talk about violence or talk about like you're a crazy gun guy or my house is protected by Smith & Wesson, or you have a gun site that says you are now in range if you can read this. Those are all cool signs. I like them. And I've got some in my garage, but I don't have them at my gate. Because if there's a shooting or somebody gets killed, and if somebody comes on my property, that could happen. And it probably won't be me. It could be me, but it probably won't be me. It doesn't look good when they take pictures of the crime scene at the gate and say, oh, see this? You're in range now. He wanted to shoot somebody. Oh, Smith & Wesson protects. See, he wanted to shoot somebody. It just muddies the water. Okay, that's why I don't like those signs. Armed and antisocial, I like it. It's me. But I wouldn't put the sign at my gate. Let's see. Have no fear of death. Get active. Reading. If they're reading your sign, you're within range. Yeah. All those are kind of like not real good. Spanish, I don't have Spanish signs. You know what? You're in freaking America. If you can't read my warning sign, shame on you. You know what warning sign is national understood? A gun barrel to the face. Absolutely. No matter where you're from or what language you speak, somehow people understand that language. Shocking. Let's see. Rick, does it help in your case if you put a sign saying, I don't want to shoot you? That's kind of an interesting question. If you could prove that you really meant it and it wasn't sarcastic and a warning, I think some slick attorney would turn that out to be, isn't it true that you put that meaning you do want to shoot them, but you wanted to make sure that they knew you had a gun? Otherwise, you wouldn't be talking about shooting, would you? That's why you put the sign up. You wanted people to know you had a gun, even though you made this sarcastic comment, I don't want to shoot you, implying that you really will shoot him, but you don't want to. Isn't that true? And then you'd get caught up. I wouldn't put that sign personally. If you entered, you'll be farted on. I don't know. People, you can put whatever you want. Dogs running loose in the yard. Yeah, I mean, those are okay because you're giving them warning. And my gate's closed, so the postman doesn't come to my gate. Nobody comes to my gate. They put shit at the gate. They see all the signs. I haven't had anybody walk up my driveway. I did have a woman drive past the signs, and I walked outside with a freaking gun, and she was half down the driveway, and she stopped. But I forgot what she wanted or what she was doing, but she left. Let's see. Hello from Iraq. Are you really watching from Iraq? I think you are. You were here last time, Zamir. How the hell are you? You're probably holding one of the U.S.'s 80,000 fully automatic AR-15s that we left there. The mean guns that our government doesn't want the citizens to have, but they'll give them to Ukraine and Iraq and everyone else in the country. But they don't want our citizens to have them. Freaking government bullshit. Beware of horses. Oh, Rick and Kimmy. Love it. Hope you're having a blast. What? Kimmy's having a blast? Kimmy guessed my cologne. That's all I know. I don't know where that's coming from. Rick wears blood and tyrants. Man, that would be a great perfume. That would be really that is a marketing genius there, bud. A new cologne, blood of tyrants. There would be a lot of patriotic guys, especially if it smelled good, that would wear that for the name itself. I love that, man. That's great. You guys share that shit. Hell no, I would dress. Charlie, that's probably a good move. Although I know you, I don't know if I would know you before shit hit the fan. How about a sign that says Murder Horn Colony? Killer bees made with snake jizz. I'm not sure what that means. Trash sisters may be wounded. That's, again, could be implied a threat. Hey, Rick, what do you think about the Drummond Turbulent Standard? I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Oh, you know what? I got things over here that I got to cover. Shit, I've been talking for an hour and I haven't even covered my shit. What am I typing here? Drummond. Drummond Turb. It's not coming up. Turbulence. Standard? Standard. I don't know what the hell that means, and it's not coming up in Google. Drummond Turbulence Standard. What the hell was that? Development of an allergic turbulence. What the hell? A simple turbulence model that, when applied to propulsion flows, having both walls bounded and unbounded I have no freaking idea what that is, but it's on the NASA.gov website. So if you want to look it up, I got no idea. I don't have time to do that right now. I said Calvin Klein twice. Sorry, Missy. I didn't see it. If you said it twice, you had it right. See, sometimes even when it's on slow mode, I miss comments, and then I get chewed out. Maybe I told somebody that I wore that before. Did the lady have a donut? What lady? How did we get to a donut? What? There were 2 kids running through my property yesterday. I hollered at them to leave. Yeah, kids usually don't run through horse property because they have to climb barbed wire fence. And most people aren't climbing a barbed wire fence unless they're running from something. They're not going to climb a barbed wire fence to run through, normally. Link to Trump warrant as soon as you read this. Oh, okay. If you link it, Tara, I can't read it now. You have to wait. When I stop the live, CommieTube automatically uploads this to my channel. And then once that video goes public, then you can post comments, and I go back and review those comments. So no links show up in my comments here. I don't know if CommieTube doesn't let it or if I have it blocked somehow. I don't know. No trespassing at my gate. I enter, you cry, McDonald's drive-thru. What? I need to turn up. It's getting kind of a little warm in here. The sun must be coming out there. Cowboy Gunslinger Cologne. Nope. I don't even know if that. Oh, Rick got laid last night. Really? Really? And how do you know that? Or why are you even guessing that? And please back up that comment with some sort of evidence or proof. Please. Freaking gutter out there passing rumors and shit. Gonna get me in trouble. All right. You should eat mushrooms that grow in horse manure. Really? I don't think so. I'm paranoid on picking mushrooms that I don't know because I don't know the difference. Ooh, nice cologne. Red coat repellent. I love it. Man, I got some good cologne namers here today. No shit. Tara's definitely on the watch list. Play Battle of the Green Blade. I got to stop with all the music because they keep cutting off and deleting my videos. And then the things that I discuss that I think are important, they get screwed. Shame, love the lives. Can you put up barbed wire fence in the city limits? It depends. A lot of cities will outlaw it. I mean, I think you could probably get a permit if you paid. You could probably put barbed wire around your fence, but you need to check with the city because city are much more restrictive on what you do. In my house in California, one of my fences, the poles rotted and it fell over. And all I did was replace it with the same fence. And I got a nasty notice and told I was getting fined if I didn't go pull a permit. I couldn't even fix my damn fence that was already there the same way without pulling a permit because the California government wanted their freaking cut. Let's see. Thanks for sign advice. I definitely have a few I should take down. Yeah, that might be. It's probably good advice to take that down. Calvin Klein is sexy. Really? Wow. Barbed wire. I call barbed wire. This will get Rick's attention. A face and a donut and a banana. Are we back on the sex texting or sexting? What do they call that? I haven't seen any. What's that one fruit that means a guy? Oh, eggplant. And the peach means the butt. I would have thought you like pogo since. No, I don't pick my cologne because of what's on the barrel. I pick my cologne because on whether I like it or whether the woman I'm with likes it. If the woman doesn't like what I'm wearing, then I'll change it. I don't care. I go to Rick's property as soon as he leaves the gate open. I run up and down all over his. Sure you do. You banned me. You banned the real me. Dude, unless you give me a link to your page, I'm not going to unban you. You got to make it easy. Samuel, Rick, I would love for you to talk to my dad. He's a Vietnam Special Forces vet. After that, he became a risk management lawyer. Wow. Tell him if he wants to come on the live. Next live, he can come on and we'll talk. Rick, say F, I'm thirsty. Don't even try to trick me. No, I'm drinking my coffee like a good boy. I'm not being bad. I'm in my priest mode. Bless you, my children. I'm in my priest mode today. I showed my priest outfit when I used to take confessions. People would come in and tell me all their secrets that I could use against them. That's what confession is. For you people ain't Catholic, here's how it works. You get these weirdo Catholic priests that like to molest boys. You tell them they can't have sex with women, so they're frustrated. And then you tell little boys and little girls they have to go in a dark room, and tell this priest all their inner secrets. And then you have wives that are cheating on their husband telling the priest all their inner secrets. And then you have men committing crimes or cheating on their wife telling the priest. So now they have a little shade when you're talking to the priest. It's kind of like shadowed, but he knows who you are. If you go to church all the time, he knows. The pastor knows who you are. So next time when he sees you and he gives you that little grin like, I know your dirty secrets, you better put some more money in the freaking bag, you're like guilted into giving more money. That's how the Catholic religion works. Rick, that's not true. All right, whatever. You don't. I think I know. I know it's corn pop. I'm not looking for corn pop. You need to go to your corn pop page and give me a link so I can go there, and then all I do is click undo. Otherwise, stop crying about it, or I'll block Pew Pew too, and then they'll both be blocked. How about that? Rick, trying to get your attention. Why are you trying to get my attention? Rick used to wear black suede with Avon. Because no. Does Avon even make men cologne? I don't even wear second. I do wear my Second Amendment shirts all the freaking time. I do wear that. Screw it. I wear it. Tough. Tough. Tatas. Corn Pop was a bad dude. Rick, you think DeSantis has a chance? I don't know. I would love to see a Trump-DeSantis ticket. And that would be smart for DeSantis. He would get to be vice president for 4 years. He becomes an incumbent, and then he gets to run another 8 years. I think the best move for Republican Party is Trump has president for 4 years. DeSantis is his vice, and then we get DeSantis for 8 years because he's the incumbent. And but none of that matters if they steal another election. So, you know, let's see. I got to get to my other things. Sometimes I get caught up on this. Confession is terrifying and small. I know it's horrible. I'm telling you, I'd go in there and I'd be nervous, and priest would be like, all right, go out there and say 7 Hail Marys and 14 Our Fathers and don't do it again. Knowing damn well your kids are going to do it again. Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. Oh, we have a Catholic. Only Catholic people know that's what you say when you go into confession. Let's see. Well, now everyone else knows it, but normally Catholic people know it. Rick, do you think you know your view on the church is Marxist? Really? I don't know if I do know that. I do not think you know your view of the church as Marxist. I don't know if I would identify as a Marxist. I would have to look it up to be sure. I don't care what people preach. I don't care what they practice. I think the Catholic Church is scum because they're hiding child molesters, and they were abusing all these kids using their God name and their God church and all their bullshit to molest kids. So I don't care. I think the Muslims' religion is bullshit because they're like, we can lie to people and we can kill infidels and we can do all their bullshit. So I don't like their religion. I mean, I don't give a shit what your religion is. You can believe what you want. But when you start using it to make victims out of children or to kill people in the name of your God because my imaginary friend is more important than your imaginary friend, and my heaven is real and your heaven isn't, and your whatever reason people use to argue about religion. Almost all wars have some sort of religion involved on who believes what. So if that's Marxist, maybe I am. I don't know. I wasn't chewing you out. No, I don't think I know you weren't chewing me out. I just used that frame that I got chewed out. I got to go to confession. Yeah, I'm thinking anybody on my channel is long overdue for confession, including me. But I ain't going. How about that? Priest got leverage. They got all the dirt on everybody. Everybody. Rick, you're my imaginary friend. If you're on my channel, I'm not imaginary. I'm real. I'm not like an emoji or a computer graphic. If I was a computer graphic, I'd be much better looking. But I'm really a real person on the other side of the computer. Rick's a patriot. Google it. Okay. Bless me, Father. I will sin again. All right. So let me get to my other stuff over here before I forget, because sometimes I end these things. So if you want to go to the momsforamerica.us and take their constitutional quiz, it's 10 questions. It's pretty good. You should know it. You should know these 10 things. I think I missed one. I don't remember which one. So here is the other thing that I want to show, and I want to get some input on this because I think we're going to have different views. Ready? Okay. So in this picture here, let me try to start this over. Okay. So you see this little kid walking out to the mountain and hugging. If you haven't looked up this video, you should go watch it. It's kind of cute. It's out there. So this guy that's hugging him just got hit in the head. The guy he's hugging is the pitcher. The pitcher threw a fastball, hit the guy in the head, knocked his helmet off, and he went down. And he got up. He was okay, and he made it to first base. But the pitcher was really crying because he felt bad. And this is like a Texas Little League champion. This was an important game. And the little kid walks over to the pitcher, leaves first base, and hugs him and says, hey, it's okay. I'm okay. Stay in the game, and helps him. Shows really good sportsmanship. Now, I'm going to take a guess that most moms think this is really cool. I think it's pretty cool. If I was coaching the team like the coaches were, the coaches didn't think it was cool. The coaches didn't want the kid to go out there and help. The pitcher was shaken up. He was crying. He was emotional, which means he wasn't going to pitch good, which means they could have got people on base and they could have probably won a game. And I don't even know who won and who lost or if it changed the game. But the coaches are getting heat because they go, it's not our job to hold up our opponent. He hit you in the head and he was upset. That's a good thing. That gives us an advantage to win. Don't go ease his pain. Now, my side, the guy did good sportsmanship. Is winning more important than sportsmanship? We can argue that all day. It was a good little video. So let's get to my comments because I want to see what my gun people think. And I know all the women are going to say it was a good thing. I already know. Rick, you don't know. I already know. Women are going to see this little kid that was raised right, and he's sensitive, and he left the base, and being this guy's friend is more important than winning. And they'll all be like, oh, it's so sweet. And I don't know where my guys are going to stand. I'm kind of okay with what the kid did. If I was coaching this team and we fought like the Dickens and we had a chance to win a championship and we had them at a disadvantage and this made it to where they won, I might have a little mixed feelings. My type A father win side might be, dude, if you hadn't went out and hugged him, we probably would have won. So I'm not cracking on the guy. It's a good little video. It's a good feel-good article to share. If you want, bam, hits him in the head, goes down. He gets up. He's okay. And then he leaves the base because he sees the guy crying. I think that was a pretty good move.
The pitcher, Bubs looks shaken up right now because of what he did. And look at Zay Jarvis. This is such great sportsmanship. He wants him to know that it's okay, that he'll be fine. What a stud right there. Zay Jarvis.
Okay, so let's hear in the comments here. Should he have done this and cause his team to lose? If he did cause it, let's just say it did. Let's say the pitcher got good and he pitched a great game after that and they won. Was this guy who wanted to be nice to throw away all his team's hard work and efforts and the coaches, was this more important? I got to go with, I think it was a good thing and they learned a good lesson and they're young and it's not the end of the world if they lose. That's where I fall on this. Let's see what everybody's saying here. See if I can get beat up. Okay. Yes. Dana, a woman, says yes. A man, Justin, says no. Don't care either way. Okay. There's no crying in baseball. Well, all right. Okay. Richard, a man, says yes. He did the good thing. Okay. If I was playing against them, I would have thrown the ball to first and got him out. See, that's a good male meat eater testosterone answer. I don't know if I agree with it, but I like the answer. Richard says yes. Winning is only temporary. Doing the right thing is better. The kid who hugged did a great thing. I'm thinking you're a woman, but I could be wrong. Okay, there's no crying in baseball. I knew this was going to be a hot topic on my channel. The video restores my faith in the next generation. This is a woman, okay? Kids still having empathy, compassion, grace for another, even if they lost. I just want to point out, this is a woman. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I love women. I'm just saying. Lisa, another woman. I think it was a good thing. Damn, Rick, how did you know all the women would think I may be a dummy on some things with women, but some things I know women. Howie's okay. This guy's okay with it. I'm 24, and this is too soft for me. See? I'm okay with this guy's answer, too. He's a guy. He wants to win. He worked with the team. If I get an advantage, I'm taking advantage of that advantage. I'm not going to throw it away to go out there with my pink panties and hug some dude, make him feel good. Rick, you're a big meanie. I said I kind of agree with what the guy did. I'm just giving my alternative male testosterone guy a voice. Okay? Sweet. Karen thinks it was sweet. She's a woman. They are little league boys. Diane thinks that, oh, Lee. Kid, a good sport. Kudos to the coach and the kid. Well, I think there's a lot of kudos for everybody on that. But most of the guys are kind of siding with should have went for the win. Hell, we didn't even have helmets on our leg. Oh, shit. Let me go back down. Hang on. Let's see. I got to get my new comments. It was good sportsmanship. Susan, another woman, thinks it was good. I agree. I think it was good. That probably squats the feet. I'm guessing Kyle is a guy. Okay, I'm just guessing. Wild ass guess here. Kyle's a guy. He's a meat eater. This is why I love. See, and this is why I think men and women are so important, that we have the balance of guys are like, this guy squats the pee. The women are like, it's really sweet. And maybe if we meet in the middle, we can raise a better generation. If guys ran the world and raised all kids like guys do, it would probably be screwed up. And if women raised all kids like women do, the world will probably be messed up, which I think is where we're going. But with both of them, it equals it out. That's fucking funny. This guy swats the feet. The boys likes chubby dudes. See? Another guy. I'm pretty sure the lawn garden is a guy. I can tell, without even the names, I can tell who's writing these. Remember when Hillary mishandled classified? Yes, I remember that. I'm here, Rick, to F over anyone for count of money. What the hell is that? The boy wouldn't have been able to keep pitching if he really thought he hurt him. Would have not. Yeah, I agree. I think he was so shooken up, but from the other team's side, that's a good thing. If he can't pitch, we get a new pitcher that's not warmed up. We can get better hits. We can get more people on a basis. We can make more runs. We can win the championship that our whole team and coaches work together to win. I know that's kind of, it doesn't sound as sweet and loving, but sorry, Rick, YouTube won't let me tell you what I think. That's all right. They don't let me say what I think half the time. Hug him after the game. Thank him for the win. Yes, Sir Johnson is a man. See, people, it's not that difficult. Yes, can't just look the other way. McChick thinks it was a good thing. I'm okay with it, but I think the kid should have hugged the other kid after the game was over. Texas Patriot. Most of my Texas guys tend to be a little more football, testosterone, real men oriented. Not that there's nothing wrong with other men. I'm just saying most Texas guys tend to lean a little to the real man side. Female here. Even when I said I don't care either way, I don't change my gender daily. I would have hugged him. I would have given him a fist bump. Okay, I can agree with that. I wouldn't have hugged, gave him a fist bump. I mean, when a guy's crying, these guys are young. I mean, I'm okay with the hug on this. Teammates hugged at the game, dog pile, sportsmanship like that. I'm okay with the hug. I don't think the hug affects this guy's manhood. To me, maybe to someone else. Women are supposed to be nurturing. We are built to care for the babies. Oh, you better not say that to a liberal. A kid went to elementary school who died. What? A kid I went to elementary school with died from. What did he die from? From not hugging? Hey, Rick, Gun Hush people. Let's see. My coaches are like gun and drill. I know. I love tough coaches. I hated them when I worked and they were making me do push-ups and hitting me with a freaking paddle and making me bend over and grab my ankles and freaking making me run till I threw up, run stairs, cutting up. I hated my coaches. But you know what? I respected them. And I say that with horses. Women don't like to say, my horse fears me. And I always say fear and respect are almost synonymous. Not always, but if a horse doesn't fear you, they normally don't respect you. They have to fear the consequences. If kids don't fear their parents a little bit, they normally don't respect them. Rick, that's not true. I don't, my kids love me and whatever. You can believe what you want. Insane to throw all the hard work away for assistance. So Fishman, Fishman would have been out there grabbing his son by the collar. Where you going? Boy, get your ass back on base. A baseball. I'm sorry. I hit enter before I'm done typing on my phone. Dumb. Don't get the max iPhone if you're a woman. 60. No crying. All right. Meat eaters don't hug Rick. You know what? I'm trying to, you know what? I'm thinking at a couple of incidents where it was close and we probably should have been killed. I think me and my partner hugged. And it wasn't a embracing, grabbing ass hug. It was like, dude, we freaking made it. Yes. We were just happy to be alive. I think that happened maybe twice. But it wasn't a, dude, you really smell good. Can I hug you? It wasn't like that. Just so you know. All right. So I got to go to the next one here. Where we're at here. Let's see. What was my next little thing that I want to cover up? Oh, this is a big topic too. I don't know if I can cover it. So I wanted to cover the search warrants. This is what they're releasing. This is a motion to unseal the warrant and materials. This is just kind of bull. I can't believe they released this and try to tell people this doesn't give us any information on why they needed anything. It is a bullshit 4 or 5 page bunch of crap that gives us no specifics. Remember, when I do a search warrant, I have to give the judge specific facts and articulate through my opinions. I can give opinions when I'm writing a warrant on why I believe a crime was committed and why I believe there's evidence of that crime where I want to search. That's what a search warrant is. So whoever wrote this affidavit had to say, I believe there's a crime of ABC. And I believe evidence of this crime, documents with top secret, documents about nuclear weapons, documents that are supposed to be classified and they're kept at his house and unclassified. That would be all that. And then I'd say, I believe these documents are located at Mar-a-Lago in President Trump's room. That's what my warrant had. That's what I would put in the affidavit. None of the shit they releases tells us any of those facts. So it's just bullshit. This one was another 2-page bullshit document. It's got a signature. It says sealed, notice of redacted document. It was bullshit. So I was just like looking at all these bullshit documents they're releasing. I'm like, this doesn't tell me a damn thing. Where's the freaking warrant? The affidavit, probable cause. So the property sheet is bullshit. It doesn't say anything. So anyway, I wanted to cover those 3 things. This, you guys know I got a man crush on freaking Mr. Gordon Ramsay. Okay. So he's my cooking like idol. He takes tips from me when I do my cooking videos. He secretly watches them and gets things for his restaurant, but I'm not supposed to tell anybody. So anyway, if he usually cooks with his daughter Tilly, and she's about 20 now, she's filming, but he's cooking here and she is helping him. She is so freaking cute. I just adore. A lot of people think Gordon Ramsay is this asshole F word treating people like shit. When you see him cook with his daughters, he is a good dad and a good dude. And I think he doesn't lose his testosterone and get in your face and be an asshole. He's still a guy, but when he's with his wife and kids, he's a good dude. And I like him. And when he's cooking with Tilly, somebody sent me this. What was I looking for? I was looking for a recipe on something, and this came up, and I had never seen Tilly when she was little. I didn't know he did these videos when she was little. If you want to go watch a great video, Perfect Summer Family Recipes, Gordon Ramsay, he cooks 5 or 6 recipes. They're all freaking great. They're all pretty easy, and his little daughter helps him, and their relationship to me is just almost perfect father-daughter relationship. and they just have fun. So I know everybody knows that I got a man crush on him, and I want him to come surprise me, make a wish foundation that he's going to come here and cook with me someday. But I really think he's a good man, even though a lot of people hate him. And people call me the Gordon Ramsay of the horse world because I'm pretty hard on women and sensitive and pink, and I kind of give them shit and tell them they're full of crap. And so a lot of people call me the Gordon Ramsay of the horse world because I get people's ass. But I think I'm a pretty good guy too. So, I mean, it doesn't bother me, but I think he gets a bad rap. So anyway, I had to protect my man crush on Gordon. Let's see here. Difference between patriotic and patriot. So who knows? One America policy. Let's see if people are cracking on me. Gross man crush. Whatever. You know what? If any woman could cook like Gordon Ramsay, I might have a man crush on them or a woman crush. Okay? He's a cooking mofo. #1 chef in the world. Multiple Michelin star restaurants. Let's see. I like watching Gordon. I do too. I love him when he's with his kids. They are so freaking cute together. And his wife's, and then he gets his little son. He's got a son now that's just like, I mean, he must be 2. And he's got this little fake oven in these pots. And so when Gordon's in the kitchen doing a video, he walks around a corner and there's his little son with his little pans cooking on his oven. I just think it's freaking darling. I do know my way around a knife pretty good. I don't sharpen them as much as I would like, but let's see here. Don't say man crush, Rick. F and A. You're trying to get me to say F word. Can men not have man crushes? Is that like the new feminine thing? I see $50 of her. Elizabeth, damn it, woman, you're giving me money. You use VAB, V-A-B for Cologne. If you don't know what it is, look it up. We'll get Rick range training video on basic property protection. I don't have a video on property protection because I don't really want people to know kind of all my secrets on what's protected and where things are hidden and how to defeat my things. So that's the problem, that I can't share a lot of things. I have a couple of secret projects that I never can share, even though I would like to, and I think they're really cool projects. But if I share them, then everybody knows. So some things I have to keep a little private. Sorry. But thanks for the $50. You've given me too much money. I told you not to give me money. You can put $1, Elizabeth, and it'll still pop up. It doesn't need to be big money. You've given me plenty. Thank you. I can nook and actually just took a butter cake out of the oven. It smells so good. Ooh, that does smell good. Are we going to get on food? I might have a couple more things. They don't put those guys on TV. What guys? Gross Vab. I don't know what Vab is. Somebody tell me what it is in the comments. He was a soccer player. I didn't know he played soccer. No shit. Dude, I didn't know he played soccer. A couple of times I thought he could have punched some dude in the face and he didn't. So I was kind of losing my vibe for him for a while because I thought he was kind of a pussy. But he kind of redeemed himself over the years, so he's okay. But there was a couple instances where guys got in his face, and if you got in my face like that, dude, it would have been go to blow time. And he didn't go to blows, so I was a little, my man crush was dented a little bit. It's like, hit him, man. Take him out. Don't let him get in your face like that. Been watching Gordon Ramsay crazy. Man, he is a cooking mofo. I'm telling you, the shit that comes out, I'll watch a 15-minute video of him cooking, and he'll say one thing that I'm just like, holy shit, I never knew that. I never heard. He just gives all these great little tips. And anyway, you regret looking it up. Oh, I will? That's not like 2 women in a cup. I won't look up vag then if it's like 2 women in a cup because I regret looking that up. Don't look it up, Rick. Okay, you guys made it. I'm on it. I'm not looking it up. Beaning a kid, get back to work as a pitcher. No crying. Sam's a guy. I'm cool. Is it cool that I like Gordon Ramsay? McVeigh was a CIA sheepdog. Uh-oh, he's a patsy. We're going to get to McVeigh here in a second. Google Earth is looking free corn pop. What's your favorite food? Sometimes that's my secret question, so I don't know if I can answer that, because now you'll know my secret answer on my secret questions. But it's got to be pizza with a close second of steak. But pizza is just shit. And I haven't had it for like probably going on 2 months now. You don't know how much I love pizza. I'm seriously. It's like, I don't even know how to explain it. Freaking pizza with a good spicy sauce, crushed red pepper, pepperoni, some veggies, mushrooms. Oh my God, man. Little spicy sausage, Italian sausage, meat lovers, maybe some meatball. Oh my God, my mouth is watering. Do not get me talking about my pizza. What's your favorite compact micro pistol? I like my little 357 that I carry in a car. My Smith & Wesson Airlight. It's very light. It's a 5-shot revolver, 357. I also like my little STI 45. It's really small, really great, smooth shooting gun. You only hug another man if you're doing a wrestling takedown slam. See, this guy's probably on my team. I don't know him, but I feel safe with him. If me and him had to do an operation, I just feel like he'd have my back. Just from that comment. Rick, you just like mean macho men. No, I don't. He might have a sensitive side. We don't know. He might have just bought his girl flowers. We don't know. Patriotic is an idea. Patriot is proven to be. Ooh, nice. Keep that thought. Rick, make Gordon's pear tart. That's what he was making in that video. He sliced this pear and basted it. Oh my God, it looks so good. And I got a bunch of pears out there on the ground that I should make it. But if I start cooking, especially Gordon's recipes, a little tip, ladies, they're not diet friendly. So if you're trying to watch the weight, don't be cooking like Gordon does, because he's a cream butter making shit taste great. But I got to limit myself on his recipes. Verb versus noun. Well, that's a good point, Karen. But I better get to that because everybody's on this topic and I should get to it. Adjective versus noun. The F word is like an adjective, adverb, noun. The F word is kind of like, it can be anything. So I was doing some curls today and I got a pulled muscle right here. So I don't know if y'all are seeing that I'm flinching, but when right here, oh shit. I was doing some bitching and I'm like, and then all of a sudden it just went, ding, and you get this pain. It's like, oh shit, that freaking hurt. Everybody at the gym was like, he's a pussy. I was like, ow, shit. All right. Gordon would love to prepare a horse for you. No, he wouldn't. See, that's another reason I want him to come out here, because I think he's kind of British. He probably doesn't own a gun and never fired a gun. So if he comes out here and cooks with me, I'm going to teach him how to shoot. He'll freak out. When I show him how many guns I have, there's no doubt in my mind he will freak the hell out. He will be like, what the? Hey, somebody thinks I'm fantastic. Patriot Axe. That's pretty close. I'm almost with that. Rick, do you watch Gordon Ramsay Uncharted TV show? It's good. No, I didn't know he had a TV show. I don't watch any TV. I just watch shit on YouTube or Netflix or Amazon Prime. I hate freaking commercials. That's the difference between business, family, and a good man. That's the difference between business and family. Good man. Children need a father. I strongly believe it. Raising kids without a father. Had no choice. Yeah, but it doesn't mean that if a kid doesn't have a father. I mean, I didn't grow up with a father. My dad left when I was 2. I didn't know my dad till I was like 15, and then he died a year later. So, I mean, but I had other male figures. And when I joined the military at 17, I had drill sergeants and other male figures. And I think kind of for a guy, I'm going to say 16 to maybe 19 or 20 is what I would call the formative years for a guy. That's when he kind of decides what kind of man he's going to be and when to do things. I mean, before that, he kind of knows, and it may not be clear, depending on how he was raised. But I think maybe 15 to 20 or 16 to 19. I think that's the formative years for boys when they become the man who they are. Personally, I'm not saying a guy can't change after that. He will try and eat Buddy. If Gordon tries to eat Buddy, he's going to get a lesson in a few other things besides cooking. So if y'all hook me up, if somebody knows him and sends him an email and says, hey, man, you really got to surprise the guy and go cook at it for him, make sure he knows he can't be messing with my freaking horses, because that's like a no-go. That's a deal breaker. Well, Gordon Ramsay's the GOAT. I think GOAT is good. All right, where are we at? Let me go down to my new things. He gave us a new recipe for Steve. I don't know what that is. Justin, what's going on? Damn, my lab left when I was 2 too. No shit. Yeah, I mean, it was a different time. It's not the, people used to say, oh man, poor you grew up without a dad. Kids don't know what they don't have. Kids that grow up in either divorced homes or single parent homes, we're in the moment. We just care about having fun and being with our friends and not having to worry about adult shit like working or where's the food coming from. Kids don't need freaking adult problems, but a kid that never had shoes. I remember in the Philippines, I tell this story a lot. We'd go out to a place in Baguio in the Philippines, and we were not Baguio. It was down by Clark Air Force Base that got tore up by the freaking volcano. It's not there anymore, but it was a huge base. Had a football stadium on an Air Force base that held like 200,000 people. We had like a 50 horse. The cops had 50 horses there for horse patrol. Had like 20 motorcycles for patrol. It was a huge base. It was a great base to be at in the Philippines. Not to mention the extracurricular activities after you were off work. But besides that, it was a great base. We'd go out to the range, and we never had to pick up brass. We didn't have to set up targets. We had kids and people just waiting for us to come to the range. And when we showed up, they would run the targets out. They would collect our brass. They would do everything because they used it to make things. And none of them had shoes. And when we went out there training, when we were training for competition, we'd go train for a couple of weeks, sometimes 6 weeks in the Philippines to get climatized for the heat, work in the hot, whatever. And then we'd go up to the mountain, which was really high, to get climatized for light air. So we would train there. And when we trained there, we would train and we'd shoot, thousands and thousands of rounds a day, 203, AR-15s, M16, whatever you want to call it, 5.56, pistol, you name it, we were shooting a shotgun, and we would compete later throughout the Air Force on competitions. So when we'd go there and train, because we fired so many rounds and we took the range, we really just took it over for like 2 weeks. And those kids and their wives and families who were living in cardboard huts next to the range, so they would always be there to help, they would take care of us. So at the end, we'd all take up a collection, and we'd buy a pig, and they would smoke it in the palm leaves and bury it underground, and we would have a big feast to thank them. And the kids would play, and there were oxen running around, or those bull ox, whatever. The kids would grab onto their tail, and they were all barefooted. Nobody had shoes. Even when we were shooting and everything, nobody had shoes. They didn't know it. They went barefoot all the time. We'd look at them and go, maybe we should buy them some shoes. They didn't want shoes. They didn't know what shoes were. But we bought them good food. We had a big meal. They were happy. They loved seeing us. And that was just how it is. And it really stuck in my mind. These kids are living in literally a cardboard box in the freaking jungle, no shoes, picking up brass so they can go sell the brass or pound it into something and sell it. They're making a living. Their parents are there, and they're still happy and smiling and have a good time. And, as an American, it's like, man, these kids are living like shit. But for the kids, they were living high on the hog. They loved it. They loved playing in the mud, grabbing the cow's tail and having them dry. They would ski behind a cow. They would take rides on our cars. We'd give them rides on our back. We'd play. They had fun. So everything is relative when it comes to kids when they're growing up. I kind of went off on a fucking tangent on that one, didn't I? Holy shit, I probably lost a lot of viewers. Where am I at? 565 people are still here listening to me freaking yap about shit. White chicken recipe pizza? That sounds like a racist pizza. But, I like chicken on pizza. I'm okay with chicken on pizza. I'd rather the beef, steak, carne asada, meatball, spicy Italian sausage. Show me the meat, baby, on my pizza. He was a Royal Marine? No shit? Dude, you guys are giving me all kind of scoop on my man. I didn't know that. He probably does know how to shoot. Maybe he isn't a little pink panty British dude, freaking red coat, wanting to be trying to take over America. Time you slipped off the roof and knocked. Yeah, I did, and I was stuck up there. I remember that shit. You banned your real father, corn pop. Me and my girl got a 357 revolver. She prefers the long ones. Well, when you say the long ones, I don't know if you mean like the longer bullets, because the 357 is longer than 38, but they're the same round. Or do you really the longer ones as in the longer barrel? Because the revolver I've got's got a little 2-inch barrel because it's highly concealable. Remember, anytime you get a weapon, the larger and more weight the weapon has, the more it absorbs the recoil, so you feel it less. So when you're shooting a pistol round out of a rifle, you get the least amount of recoil. Most pistol rounds shot out of a rifle seem very light loads, even though they're very heavy loads out of a pistol, because the pistol has less weight, less mass. If it's shorter barrel, it's got less mass and less weight. So the smaller and light, that's why I always tell women, they always buy these freaking little guns and they say it hurts to shoot them. I'm like, yeah, because the gun isn't absorbing any of the injury or energy that you're pushing a bullet out. Your hand is. And women have smaller hands, so they're absorbing more. Bigger hands absorb more energy over a larger area. I got pretty big hands. So if my hands and a girl's smaller hand shoot the same gun, she's going to feel it worse than I will. She's got less body mass, less muscle, less bone structure, and smaller hands. She's going to feel it even if we shoot the same gun. So when women go out and buy these small guns, it's going to hurt their hand. If you buy a bigger, heavier gun, it's not going to hurt as much because the gun's going to help absorb that energy that's pushing the bullet. Where are we at here? What are we talking about? I have no idea what we're talking about. I'm going all over the freaking place. High Karate Cologne. We're back on Cologne? Really? My grandma has special order for people who eat pineapple on pizza. Look, I'm not a big Canadian bacon guy. I mean, Canada's okay, but Canadian bacon, it's okay. I can eat it. It's not my favorite. But pineapple and kind of Canadian bacon or ham goes pretty good. I love a good ham that's like basted in the sugar and it's got that brown, and you have pineapples that baste on top of it. That is a freaking killer. So if I eat Canadian bacon, pineapple on it, I'm okay because I'm used to eating pineapple and ham anyway. And Canadian bacon, I think, is closer to ham. But anyway, where are we at here? Man, you guys are getting me freaking hungry as shit. Shoot the neck and the bears. I'm from Bear. What the hell does that mean? Hawaiian pizza is the best. It's okay. How about make a vegan pizza? Yeah, I don't know about vegan meat pizza. You want me to eat tofu? I ain't never had tofu on my pizza, and I can pretty much say I'm probably never going to have tofu on my pizza if I know about it. Now, you may slip it in and I know it, but if I know about it, I ain't eating no tofu pizza. All right? Call me what you want. Big, mean, woman hater, whatever. I don't give a shit. I ain't tofu on my damn pizza. Are you kidding me? Revolvers have heavier recoil than semi-automatics. It depends on the weight. I don't know if I agree with that. There's some heavy, big, heavy revolvers. I've got a Colt Python with a 6-inch barrel, and it shoots 357, and it doesn't kick hardly at all. It's a lot of weight and mass with a long barrel. So I don't know if I would agree with that. Semi-automatics traditionally, not always, traditionally have shorter barrels than revolvers. I don't think you're going to see too many semi-automatics with a 6-inch barrel. A lot of revolvers have 6-inch. You have an 8-inch barrel, but you're not going to see too many semi-automatics with a 6-inch. Most semi-automatics are 3, maybe 5 on the long end. In my experience, I could be wrong. Don't want to argue with anybody that it's absolute. I'm just telling you. Pounds per square inch is probably why it hurts more or less. High Karate Cologne. What? We're back on Cologne? Really? I love all this sexy tech talk. Really? Tech talk is sexy now? Wow. Never had a guy tell me that. Rick, it was a girl. I know. I'm just saying. Oh, shit. Here comes got a girl. Dirty, hairy movies. I love those. Especially when he cracked on that woman detective that never made a felony arrest. The live wasn't on yesterday. I canceled it. something came up that I had to take care of. So I'm doing it today. Do you have anything chambered for 5.7? No, I do not. I don't have any. I've tried to reduce. I used to have every gun and every freaking ammo, and it was too hard to keep up what ammo and this ammo, and I have to have so much, etc. I've reduced my pistol rounds to, I have no 9 mils. I have 45s. That might be it. For semi-automatics, I think 45s are the only round I have. I have 357, 38, and 22s. That's all my pistol rounds I have. And even that's a lot to keep track of all the rounds and have enough. So in my rifle rounds, I used to have 300 Win Mag, 300 Weatherby, freaking this Win shit, this Mag, this, and I got rid of all that shit. I've got a 30-06 because it's the old M1 Garand. That's the only reason I have it. Otherwise, all I have is 5.56, 223, same thing, or shotgun, or 22. Oh, I'm sorry. I have a lever action 357. Some of my lever action shoot pistol rounds. But other than that, those are my rounds. Like I said, when I was younger, I used to have every freaking, and you got to keep the ammo and this. Is this a 9 mil? Is this a 10 mil? Is this a 45? Or is that shit? I don't know. It looks kind of close. And that, it was too much of a pain in the ass over the years. So I reduced it. I got rid of all my 9 mils, all my 380s. I used to carry a 380 on my ankle when I worked as a cop before they made that lightweight 357. I had a 38 in my vest and I carried a 380 on my ankle. And then I had my duty on the side. So, but I got rid of all those. I had the PPK, Walther, PPK, James Bond. Let's see. What hollow points do you use? Do you know the answer? I switched from Hornady to Federal. You know what? Hollow point is hollow point to me. I use them all. I have mixed boxes. I don't care. A hollow point's a hollow point to me. I mean, there are some better. Probably my favorite is the Ranger round because it's the old Black Talon, and that's what I carried in law enforcement for many years. Winchester Ranger. It's the exact same round as the Black Talon. They used to call it SXT, and we would say it's the same exact thing as the Black Talon. They just changed the Black Talon because we got too much heat because it was racist. But it's the same bullet. And it's got pretty good mushroom, and it's pretty jagged, and most people that get shot with it have pretty good damage, especially the 45. But the 9 mil does good too. So if I had my choice, if somebody said, hey, you can only buy one ammo, knowing what I know right now without researching, I would probably go with Winchester Ranger. It'll normally say for law enforcement only, even though it's not. Winchester Ranger round would be my go-to round. But, you know, Federal makes good. I have some Federal, you know, whatever. Angus beef. Gyros are good. I don't know about those gyros. I never could figure out what the hell that is. Is that lamb? I just know they cut it off the freaking thing, and usually it's freaking cold. So I don't like cold food, so it kind of, not a fan. Federal, okay. Real talk. Somebody left my live. I was looking for her. She's not here. She snuck in and left. All right. Where we at here? Soon we can all ask the IRS what's the best gun and ammo. Now look, a lot of these IRS agents they're hiring, they're not gun-toting agents. They're analysts. But still, there's nothing that says the government can't go, hey, we're arming you. We have all these guns. You don't carry a gun every day. Shit's hitting the fan. Guess what? I got 87,000 employees at the IRS. Give them all guns. They don't need training. We're fighting for our government. We're fighting those mean terrorists, those mean patriots. We're fighting all those people that don't like, that think we work for them. So we need to crush them. So we'll give everybody a gun. That's the problem when you have government so big that they no longer fear the people. Then they can make the people fear them. And that's where you have tyranny. All right, where are we at here? Gutter Girl, Tuppy, Brass Reeves had high and Indian terror. What the hell is that? Fried cheese, grits, and shrimp. I don't know about that one. Sorry if that's been asked. Do you ever carry concealed? If so, what weapon? Yes, I carry pretty much every day. Matter of fact, even in my shorts that I wear at the gym, I slide my little 357 in it. I usually carry, my go-to gun is a 357 Smith & Wesson Airlight. It's titanium. It's very lightweight. It has an enclosed hammer, so there's no hammer. It can't get clogged on clothes. I can shoot it inside my jacket, inside my bag, inside. If I carried a purse, I'd shoot inside purse, but whatever. You can shoot it inside or in your jacket pocket without pulling out. It's not going to jam. Semi-automatics will jam if you shoot them inside anything. You'll interfere with the slide going back, or you'll get clothes or something caught in there. So semi-automatics for shooting inside shit, not a good gun. Revolvers with enclosed hammers that have no hammer, great guns. I can carry it in my hand, in my pocket. Nobody knows. If you come up to me, I can shoot you right through my pocket. I never even have to pull it out. So that's why I like that. And that's what I normally carry. I also carry a Glock on my leg if I'm going to have a leg holster, my Glock 45, and then I have my mini Glock 45. So those are my carry guns normally. I didn't live, just keep looking. I didn't live, just keep looking, Rick. What? Who snuck in and out? She's not here. If she comes in, I'll say hi. Background checks for ammo in California was the last straw. Now I load my own. If you can load your own, or if you have access to primers, I tell people buy ammo. It will never go down. It doesn't have an expiration date, and you will always be able to sell it for what you paid for it, probably more than you paid for it, because like everything, it goes up over time. So when people tell me, you know, to run around, I don't have ammo, you should put a little allotment each month that I'm going to buy 1 box of ammo every month. You'll have 12 boxes at the end of a year. It's not that big of a deal. And you should always have lots of ammo in reserve, because it's just like money if shit ever goes downhill. Now, I also say that you should always buy guns that match what your military or police carry for the rounds. Our military uses the 9mm, and they use the AR. Those are good guns to have, because if shit hits a fan, we can always get government ammo. Either they'll be giving it out, asking for our help, or we'll be taking it because we don't want their help. So whatever way, it's good to have the same ammo what's carrying. Now, some military carries 45. They have some 45. I've got plenty of 45 ammo, so I don't really care. But the AR for a rifle round, nobody's going to have a problem finding 5.56 or 2.23 ammo if our government fails or we get nuked or whatever, you know. Let's see. Oh, I have 30-30. I'm sorry. I don't know if somebody's telling me. I also have 30-30. I have 2 lever action 30-30s, I think. 7.62 by 39. That's my AKs. I have that round also. I left that round out. I have several AKs, and that's the 7.62 by 39. Let's see. Joke was federal. 30-6. .45 long coat. I'm sorry, I have that too. Sorry, Jose. Thanks for telling me. I have 45 long coat also. I got more damn guns than I thought. Shit. How much is too much for ammo? Well, when you can't get it, the sky's the limit. That's why you buy it when it's plentiful. What's your thought on Ruger LCP? I mean, it's okay. I mean, I don't know that much about it. I may have shot one once or twice. NATO rounds is what I was talking about. That's the rounds that the military covers, or that the government's going to have. So there's always lots of it. Rick ain't covering the Tahoe BS because what's up there still? What? Rick ain't covering that Tahoe BS. I have no idea what you're talking about, dude. None whatsoever. They banned buying ammo. Who banned buying ammo? Nobody banned buying ammo. Kidding me? Go down to my new comments here. Please unban corn pop. Okay. Pew pew. Look, this is the last one. If you ask again, I got to block you, dude. I can't do it. Sorry. Don't ask again. Rick, why are you being tyrannical? I just read like 20 times. I'm trying to get to questions and make this live worth something instead of just reading the same crybaby shit from the same guy. Where's the fire department? Let's let your house cook off when it's a fire. Well, they'd have to know I have the ammo. They don't know where my ammo's at or that I have a lot of ammo. Rick, now they're saying Trump flush classified. I know. They said that the other day. I covered that in my other live. Supposedly he went in, tore up classified documents and threw it in the toilet, but didn't flush. Somebody came in and took a picture of it in the toilet. Raise your hand if you think Trump is going to take the time to bring a classified document to his toilet, tear it up, and then forget to flush the toilet. Raise your hand. Well, that's because you're a damn idiot. Fucking bull. Shit! Maybe y'all didn't hear that. I said freaking bull crap. Shit. Reloading's actually. Hey! Hey, girl. That's who I said came in and left. Anyway, I get bullets for food. You will get bullets for food. Absolutely. Bullets will be money. I'm glad he pleaded the fifth. What's the fifth? Who pled the fifth? Hey, Rick, how do you like 308? 308 is a good round. It's a 7.62. The military uses it. We used to shoot it out of the M60 round. Matter of fact, I used to, when we go to the range, we had belts of that shit, and we were just going to throw it away. It was expendable, so we used to take it home and pop them out of the links and use them in our 308 because it's the same round. I don't know if they're still using that same round, but 308 is a great long-distance round, good heavy. I think it's a good round. If I had to pick a long-range sniper, I would probably go 308, even though it's not that long range, 5 Creedmoor, 50 caliber. There's other rounds that will go out further, but you're talking, 1,000 yards, and there's so many different options you got to add in there. Most people never get that good at 1,000 rounds. People may tell you, but I'm telling you, to hit consistently at 1,000 yards, you have to really work a lot, and your gun has to be cold bore sighted warm. You have to do different ammo. I mean, it's such a complicated formula to do that. Nobody can just go, oh, I got this gun. It shoots 1,000 yards. Really? Bullshit. Take it out and shoot 1,000 yards right now. I don't believe it. I mean, it's just too much. But a 308, heavy enough, stays flat. I think you can reach out and take down a deer probably at 6, maybe 7, maybe even 8. It starts losing a lot of bullet weight and bullet energy when you get out to 700 or 800. But I still think it'll take some things down. I definitely think it'll take a human down at 7 or 8. Just want Rick's insight. I have a few boxes left, like 4. Boxes of what? What's she talking about? I buy ammo for shit. 300 ACC. I've got I think that's the 300 Blackout, right? I've got one of those. Oh, I forgot that rifle round. I have that rifle round too. Sorry. Shit. I said I didn't have very many ammo, and now I keep bringing up shit. And I was like, oh, yeah, I got that one too. Sorry. All right. So when I was looking for permission earlier to give out my cologne, this is who was supposed to let me know, and she didn't. For those that are wondering, who's got to give you permission? I was going to ask her for permission. Let's see. Trump pled the fifth. I thought that was a brilliant move on his part to plead the fifth. Because I don't know if it's true in civil, but in criminal trials, you can't pick and choose. A lot of people think, I'll just answer the good questions that help me, and then I'll take the fifth on the bad ones that hurt me. Can't do that. You either take the fifth or you answer everything. So I don't know if the rules, there's some lawyer in here that knows the rules. It may be different in civil trial because Trump was kind of in a civil. This was a civil thing. It wasn't criminal. So when he was getting deposed, if it's the same way as criminal, you either answer no questions or you answer them all. And I think him taking a fifth is a good move. A lot of people probably advise him, no, they're going to say you have something to hide, blah, blah. You don't want to go in. Anybody that's smart doesn't want to go into the government that is serving search warrants and trying to put you in jail and have investigated you for 5 years, trying to get dirt on you, and you go voluntarily and give an uncontrolled statement to where they can ask you anything and you have to answer. That is a bad move. Anybody that's saying Trump has something to hide is a freaking idiot, because that was a smart move in my book. Any attorney worth their weight in if you pay them anything, their advice should always be, even free advice, never voluntarily give a statement to the government or your adversary for any reason whatsoever. Let them give you the questions in writing. You can think about it. You can go over it. You don't have to do it on the fly. You can make sure you don't misspeak. You can have somebody else review it, and then you can answer. But attorneys don't want that. The government doesn't want that for all the reasons that I just said. They want to catch you cold and say, oh, if you don't want to talk to me, you have something to hide. And then they coerce you into doing it. And you, like a dumbass, raise your hand and go, I'll talk. I'll give a voluntary statement. I have nothing to hide. I'm a good guy. And then you end up in prison and you're emailing me, asking me to put money on your books. And I'm like, you're a dumbass. You shouldn't have talked to the government. Sorry. All right, where are we at here? In civil cases, there is no Fifth Amendment privilege. If you refuse to comply with the disposition, the jury will be told that they can. Oh, really? I did not know that. I didn't know there was no Fifth Amendment privilege in a civil. Good tip, Art. Thank you. I'm deaf and mute. What an advisory. I don't know what that means. Is that good or bad? Was I giving out bullshit? He won't push them or watch them break, Rick. He should have been an arrow fed. What the hell does that mean? Don't talk to cops or FBI. I agree 100%. Yep. I think you guys are having a lot of side conversations that I'm out of. Trump explains the Truth Social why he took the Fifth. Oh, did he? You know what? I've never been to his website. Is that? Let me go to that right now. Shit. What's it called? Truth Social? Is that him? TRUTH. Oh, there it is. First one. Truth Social. TruthSocial.com. Oh, you got to log in? You got to what do you got to give an account? Is it like Facebook? Who's been here? I have not been here, and people are going to be like, you're a Trump tard. You love. I haven't been here. I don't know the app. I've heard it, but I've never been on it. Is it picking up speed? Is it not? I'm going to accept his cookies because I want everybody to know that I'm there. I don't give a shit. All right, where are we at here? Because older women have a hard time with the slide on things bigger. Oh, shit. I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Okay. Because older women have a hard time with the slide on things bigger than a 380. Okay, so let's address this thing. What he's saying, I don't have a small gun here because it's live. I can't use it. Most 380s are small frame weapons. They're very tiny, which means there's a little bitty slide that goes back and forth to put the bullet in. Because the gun is small, the slide is small. Because the slide is small, you have less gripping surface. So you put a small gun in a small hand and a woman with small fingers gripping a small area, and you wonder why they can't pull the slide back. I don't like it. I don't recommend small guns for women. I just never have. I think it's, unless it's a revolver where they don't have to do anything but pull the damn trigger, small guns give women problems. Through my whole life, I've seen this. Sorry. Brick for sheriff. I stay under the radar. 454 Casul. I kind of wanted one of those too, but I just can't have another freaking gun, another round. But I do kind of like that round, I must admit. Someone else says the Fifth is the same for civil and criminal. Kimmy, Art says you are wrong. He says you cannot take the Fifth in civil. I don't know about that. So I can't answer that. 338 Lapua is another long-range rifle like the Creedmoor and the 50 cal to where you can reach out and touch. It maintains some ballistics at long ranges. I'm just not shooting. I don't shoot enough to be that accurate, and I don't practice enough. Like I said, it takes a lot of practice, continuous practice, gun care, knowledge of wind, elevation, pressure, all kind of shit that can affect a bullet at that distance. I mean, maybe not 1,000, but when you start getting up to 1,600, some of these rifles will shoot 1,600 yards. I mean, you're getting way out there. Dirty Harry would have made too many liberals. I don't know what that means. I love my 338. I want the judge, but Ryan keeps saying it's. I don't know what the hell we're talking about. We're on all kind of conversations here. .338 Win Mag. Uh-oh, somebody just got blocked right here. Who is this? You just got blocked. Sorry. Block. See you. Wouldn't want to be you. The fifth is a constitutional right, both civil and criminal. I would think you never have to self-incriminate yourself, but I don't know if the right to self-incrimination protection, I think, is a government self-protection. I don't know about civil. I really would have to research that. If there is a revolver that can take the 25s my MP Raven shoots, there probably is. I have a Glock 45 ECD, everyday carry. I love it. I'm a small person. Yes. See, Lisa, a girl, small person, likes a 45 Glock. I do too. I love the 45. To me, I think a 9mm almost kicks a little different than a 45. To me, a 45 is a thug, and a 9mm is a ping, a high-powered ping. Because a 9mm is shooting at what, 12, 1,300, maybe 1,400, depending on your ammo, 1,400 feet per second. A 45 is only shooting at 900, maybe 1,000 feet per second. So you're pushing a slower bullet, but it's a bigger bullet. 9mm is a smaller bullet, but you're pushing it faster. So, you know, if and buts and coconuts, you got to figure it out. I have an easy slide, and I love it. Well, I don't know what gun you have, but whatever. If you're talking about guns, Gutter, sometimes Gutter goes into Gutter. My Truth Social has a spot to create an account. I don't see one on your screen. Actually, I did. I saw it right here. Create an account. Right here. You have to be verified. Really? Why not a Derringer for a woman? Again, small gun, big kick. And Derringers, this is a fake Derringer, by the way, for YouTube people. Don't panic. Derringers, you have to cock this hammer, and it's small. So it's very hard to do this with one hand. So unless you're familiar with it and you know how to manipulate it, it's not going to work. So Derringers, and again, very small, it's going to hurt. Okay? Let me put my fake demonstration gun out of the way because real guns aren't allowed on YouTube. All right, where are we at here? Damn, I always wanted a Derringer. I love Derringers. I have quite a few hidden all over the freaking place in books. Sometimes I find them and I never know it was there. I'll be pulling something out and I go, shit, I got a Derringer. I didn't even know it. Under a towel, they're everywhere. Derringers suck. You know what? I'll take a Derringer over no gun in a minute. I can put a Derringer in someone's neck, and I guarantee you, when you shoot someone in the neck, they stop bothering you pretty damn quick. It's done. Over. So, but if you don't like them, that's okay. You don't have to carry them. I'll take any gun. A judge can compel you to answer any question in civil court. Well, he can order you to. You can refuse and be held in contempt. And if you mean by order has compelled, or he can put you, I don't know if they can put you in jail for civil contempt. I don't know. I don't do a whole bunch of civil, so I didn't know. If we run out of potatoes, we can always plant Biden for a giant potato. You just don't like 9mm because it's metric, Rick. All right. Well, I mean, look, I'm not a big... Here, let me go to my website here real quick. Where's my freaking website? Think Like a Cop. All right. Get ready for the gunshots. It might come on here. Hang on. Here real quick. Get to the picture I want. So in this picture right here on my website, it shows the different expansions of ammo. This is what it looks like before you shoot it at the top, and this is what it looks like after you shoot it. You can tell these that are made extreme defense, they don't deform at all. And you can tell other ones will mushroom with a lot of lead. Some get less lead and more copper jacketing. Some, this one splits and it's all copper. There's no lead. So when you're looking at ammo that you want to, I thought I had another picture right here. This on the left, or on your, this is on my left. I'll just go my left. This is on my left. This is a 45. See the sharp edges and the lead and the big back? This is a 9mm. Notice it looks smaller than the 45. Okay? This is why I like the 45. I'm not saying I'm the smartest guy and you got to believe me and 9mm suck and you should never. A 9mm, I mean, bullet placement is usually more important than a round. I can kill you with a 22 if I hit you in the right spot. So a 9mm will stop and kill people. But I have another picture on my website where a guy was shot 33 times with 9mm and was still charging the cop until he was shot with a shotgun and stopped. 33 times. Yes, there was drugs and alcohol involved, but it doesn't matter. If you hit the fatal T, if you do a one-shot in a celery stalk, if you know where to shoot and you hit that area, doesn't matter how much drugs or how much it's done. Central nervous system shuts down. So, matter of fact, here's a picture. 33 rounds, this guy. And I thought the fatal T was up here. But there's another shot of the ammo, I think, right here. Here's a full-on shot. 45, bigger hole, heavier, more penetration. 9mm, faster, maybe more penetration, smaller hole. Can they both kill you? Of course they can. But I'm not getting into you have to carry a 9mm. 9mm suck. 45's better. 9mm are pussies. And I'm not getting all of that. I mean, look, I used to be that way when I was younger because it was like 45 guys stuck together. We were like the meat eaters and SWAT teams and people that went into the shit. You wanted a 45. The Marines carried a 45. When the military went to 9mm, they kept their 45. I don't know if they're still on 9mm. I don't even know now. But they kept them for a while. And it was like everybody wanted to keep the 45 except the women in the military because the 9mm didn't kick as much. It was easier for the women. So we decided to change the entire freaking arsenal of the U.S. military in order to be PC. Don't get me started. I digress. Where are we at? Well, guys, you guys are Southland Tales. What the hell does that mean? Primary cavity versus secondary cavity. What he's talking about there, I thought I had a picture here on that of primary and secondary. Here we go. So primary cavity is where the bullet enters. It's small. This is actually the end here. This is where the bullet ended up. But your primary cavity looks like this. The bullet itself is just making a hole. This is your secondary cavities. That's the shock and speed factor of a bullet going so fast that it's displacing mass so rapidly that it shocks the system. It causes blood loss. It shocks the organs to where they can stop functioning because of the speed it goes through. So when he's talking for primary and secondary cavity, that's what he's talking about. Primary is the actual bullet hole the bullet makes. Secondary is the shock factor. The faster the bullet, usually the bigger the shock factor. Okay? Where are we at here? Rick is a dick. Jam. New clue. I don't know what you're saying, but because you use Rick and Dick in the same comment, you just got your ass blocked. How you like that shit? All right, where are we at here? Rifles are bad. See, I don't mind if you come here and disagree and argue, but you're not going to call me names. What? He made it twice? He got blocked twice. How about that shit? Let's see. It's real. So all my comments just went away. Holy shit. Now they're back. What the hell just happened? Rowdy Rody was blocked. Is that who made the comment? I didn't even see. Hopefully I didn't block the wrong guy. Secondary cavity is caused by hydrostatic shock. Bullet velocity, fast. Something going in very fast, causing displacement. That head you see, the blood splatter, when the arm explodes, that's usually from speed of the bullet. 9 mils blows your lung out, according to dumbass Biden, our president, the most elected, most popular president ever. Yeah, his dumbass thinks that. Adult dating boy. What the hell is that? What if I just carry my 50 DE? I don't know what DE is, but if you're carrying a 50 caliber, that's a big, heavy gun. Most people don't carry around those because they're freaking heavy. 30 and 32 inch calves? Really? What the hell does that mean? That's one of my old bosses freaking texting. I hate group text. Don't ever put me on a freaking group text. These guys put me on a freaking group text 11 o'clock at night. I get a damn text and I'm sitting here going, are you freaking kidding me? It's like 30 people on this group text and they're all replying and I get a freaking all freaking night. I blocked my commander because he put me on a group text. And I was like, dude, I forgot I blocked him. I was going to unblock him like the next day so I get some sleep. And I didn't unblock for like 2 weeks. And he's like, send me, dude, where you been? I thought you were sick. What happened? Blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, shit, I forgot I blocked you because you put me on that damn group text and I couldn't shut up my damn phone all night. Rick, why are you so angry? 10 mil or whatever. Hydrodynamic, not hydrostatic. Ooh, somebody's pulling out the Websters. Rick blocked the entire chat. I thought I did. When it all went away, I was like, what did I do? Block everybody? Kyle, I have that picture on my website, King B, if you want to if you want to go to my website, it's on there. I said fucking blocked everybody. Not much of a live if I block everybody. I might as well just make a regular video if I don't let anybody talk. Rick, the wrong guy you blocked. Tom Slade is who was trying to block. Oh shit, did I really? Are you serious? Oh, somebody find his link and put it in a comment. Damn it. Hang on, let me go back down because I thought I saw it says who you blocked when I roll by. Did I Rick Bland everyone? No, I didn't. I didn't mean to. You need to unblock him, Rick. Rowdy Road was cool. Man, I'm sorry, dude. I'll try to go back and unblock him. I don't know how to unblock him right now. Normally, here it is. Tom Slade was blocked. Okay, I wanted to block Tom Slade. Rowdy was blocked. How do I unblock him? Shit, it won't let me unblock him on the chat. All right, Rowdy Roady. I'll try and find you. Shit, I got to get out of here anyway. Let me see if I finished all my damn. I never got to the Oklahoma bombing or the Patriot. We'll save that for the next one. I got most of my shit covered. Hope everybody had a freaking nice live, whatever. My shoulder still hurts if you see me favoring it. Right there. Right there. Some nurse tell me what I did. Right there. Oh, I don't know. And I was doing this when it went twing. Shit. All right, I'll unwrite Rowdy. What was his name? Rowdy Rowdy. What was it? Rowdy Roady. Rowdy Roady. I should write that down. I'll forget that shit as soon as I get off here. Rowdy. How does he spell Rowdy? O-D-Y. Is it D-Y? No. Yeah, D-Y. Roady. R-O-A-D. If you spell it wrong, you'll never get it. Rowdy Roady. Unblock. Okay, Rowdy, if you're still here, sorry, I'll unblock you. All right, let's end this thing. Shit. Rick wants a massage. What? No, I don't. It just freaking hurts. I pulled something today and it just pissed me off because I was like, shit, this arm is good. I'm like, yeah, I'm doing, but this one just, it tweaked and I hate it. All right. Everybody have a great day. Go hug the boys. My boys, if I hug my boys, people are going to call me gay boy. I can't hug men. We already discussed that. Everybody turned on me because I supported the kid hugging the pitcher. Now I'm a freaking pink panty pussy. Thanks, watch list, people. Sound like a rotator cuff. I don't think it's, you think? I thought the rotator cuff was bigger. Man, it just went right in that freaking hurt like a mother. Ah, I was not a happy camper, let me tell you. Night, guys. Oh, you're going to say night to everyone else and not me? Really? Shame on you. Sucks getting old. I'm not old. Shut up. Everybody's freaking here just cracking on me because I'm old. I got one freaking little pain and now I'm a freaking old, worn up. Whiskey and pizza. I don't drink whiskey with my pizza. I don't drink beer with my pizza either. I like pizza. All right. YouTube is not live. I am live. What do you mean I'm not live? Of course I'm live. Spanking. Good night, guns people. Good night. Good night, fellow watch list people. What song should I end with? I can play a little song at the end. They won't block the whole thing. Kiss the boys on their muzzies. I like little nose kisses. Rotator cuff. No, don't tell me that. That's always bad news. See, and when I play racquetball, this is my racquetball arm, and I got no problem with this shoulder. So, but this arm, I don't do a whole bunch except when I'm lifting, and I think that's why I pulled it. I warm up with racquetball, then I go lift. Let's see here. Birec. Shoulder is bicep tendon. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Pizza. Rick hurt his pushy. That's what my one guy says about Pat. When his girlfriend, he goes, Pat's pussy hurts when his girlfriend pussy hurts. And I just crack up every time I hear it because it's kind of true. Pat hasn't been here in ages. I can crack on him. You guys can't tell him shit because he never freaking comes anymore. He doesn't get a little kitchen pass to come to my live anymore because he said something he wasn't supposed to say. So now he's grounded. This will be the one live that friggin' Pat shows up when I'm talking shit about him. Pat's a pussy. Oh, shit. Now we're going to crack on Pat. Okay. Bye, Rick and friends. Goodbye, everybody. Judy. I didn't show Judy tonight, did I? Judy's been sitting over here like a good little lady all night, minding her own business, keeping an eye on things so nothing got taken. Oh, shit. Oh, she dropped her gun. Damn, Butterfingers woman. Get your butt back in the kitchen and make me some cookies. So Judy's just been hanging out. For those that been wondering where Judy's at. Pizza. Damn, I wish I could go get a pizza. I should go get a pizza. I'm freaking. That sounds great, but it's too late. I can't eat. What time is it? It's like 6:30. I'm not eating anything now. I'll have some grapes. All right. Good night, everybody. Nobody gave me a farewell song that I should play like to motivate. We're just going to end it. Drop them out of a Wheeler Walker J. What does that mean? Drop them out by Wheeler. Is that a bad? I got to be careful if I don't know the song. Who's Pat? I don't remember him. Yeah, that's because he ain't been here so freaking long. Piece of shit. Pat's grounded. He is. His little pussy pass was revoked. When Pat was here, he'd ask women for panties, and all these women would like be putting panties and bras and giving them to him. I never did that, but Pat would, and he'd get a lot of. That's probably why his pussy pass was revoked, and he can't come anymore. Pat does find good shit in the dumpster. Let's eat Pat. Oh no, are we gonna eat Pat? Man, last guy I cracked on, y'all probably weren't at that live. That shit was funny as shit. We started saying let's eat him, and I mean people just went off with Pat a la King and roasted Pat and Pat a la kebab, and I mean, we just roasted, and I had people crying like, you guys are mean, and y'all are making and somebody didn't like it and took it personally. And I don't know if that video got taken down or not, but the night they drove old Dixie down. Okay, Alexa, play The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down.
Playing The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down, live at LA Forum, Inglewood, California, February 1974. For over 90 million songs on demand, say try
Alexa,
Amazon Music Unlimited.
Volume 4. She was a little low. Oh, shit. If you tell her to change the volume, she doesn't listen sometime. If you tell her to change the volume in the middle of the song, she won't play it. Alexa, play The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down.
Here's The Night They Drove Old Dixie
Damn
Down.
woman, never
Live
listens.
at LA Forum, Inglewood, California, February 1974, by Bob Dylan and the band, on Amazon Music.
That ain't happening, Jerry. She's a pretty good woman most of the time. She does have her moments, though. Pat Alamode. Here we go. A Patty Melt. Pat roasted potatoes. Here we go. I don't need a restraining order from Alexa. I'm not slapping her. I don't believe in violence. Tuna milk. Pat pizza. A patty cake. Oh, patty cake. Pat fried steak. A pizza. I love it when we start cooking people. Oh shit, Pat Snowflakes, my dog. Pat kebabs. Come on, people, let's eat Pat. How are we gonna cook Pat today? Because he ain't here, we're roasting his ass. Chicken Pat pie. Pat in the blanket. Pat on some pancakes. Pat Benedict. Pat Serrani. There we go. Pat chops. Pat's and meatballs. Oh shit, poached Pat. Somebody clip this shit out so I can send it to Pat. He'll be like, you guys are talking shit about me when I'm not there. Oh my God. Pat on the steak. Oh shit. Pat BQ. I love my gun peeps. Even when I'm not drinking, I love my gun peeps. Pat Wellington. Ooh, Gordon Ramsay has the best Wellington recipe ever. Pat Thai, Pat Flakes, Pat the Puss. Pat Tacos. I gotta get out of here. I'm at 2 hours, 37 minutes. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for coming. We're out of here. We're done roasting Pat.